Hey there, Scare fans, and welcome to the continuation of Act 3 of our Tale of Terror and Damnation, The Lurking Silence. I am Tyler, Eldritch Echoes Online, and I will be your keeper, master of the macabre for these tales. We are Vorpal Tales, and we have a variety of terrifying tales and awesome adventures we play every week, Sunday to Friday, all at 9 p.m. Eastern. Our other terrifying tales are Kimchi's Grimdark Chronicles, completing Black Void this week and moving to Grim Hollow next week, and our Chronicle of Darkness, run by me, No Time for Reality, on Onyx Path channel on Tuesdays. We also have awesome adventures on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Check out our calendar for more. You can find our calendar and all our social media links, along with our Discord, our YouTube, and our Patreon at our website, vorpaltales.com. Come check us out. Special thanks tonight to Astral Tabletop, who make the virtual tabletop we use for all of our games. My brother at N8Mid for custom character sheet creation for Astral, for us and for all of you. Coming soon, Cavaliers of Mars. And thanks to Chaosium for providing Call of Cthulhu 7th edition, now the number 2 best-selling RPG on Amazon. Special thanks to the Dark Somnium music, Vivek Abhishek, and Miyu. All 3 artists can be found on YouTube. Go check them all out. Seekers of Carcosa, please tell the audience who you are and who your character is in this terrifying tale.
Hey there, I'm Eric at Maroon Recluse on Twitter, and tonight I'll be playing the pretentious horror author, Barnabas Shaw.
Hello, I am Rachel. You can find me Stolen Fires pretty much everywhere. And I will be playing the Catholic novitiate, Genevieve.
Hello, everybody. I am Steve. Tonight I am playing Aubrey Dyer, the Arkham Asylum security guard with a dark past and a short temper.
Hey everybody, I'm Ever. My pronouns are they, them. You can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever, and tonight I will be playing Dr. Layla Safir Farouk, whose pronouns are she, her.
Hello, my name is, you can find me at Snipes262 pretty much everywhere on the internet, and I'll be playing the tough and rugged Captain Joshua Jones.
Good. Excellent. And now, Aubrey, if you will, the recap. Back to.
Oh boy. Within Dr. Safir Farouk's nightmare, a door explodes across the hallway, and an unearthly roar bellows from within the originating room. Aubrey goes to investigate, that's me, while the others hide. Genevieve searches for some clue of where we are, and finds a discarded lab coat that says, Fort Dietrich, Operation Artichoke. Property of Army Chemical Corps Research and Development. Very stealthily inspecting the room with the growling, Aubrey spies some fleshy, alien-like thing that is indeterminate in nature and is very much alive. She carefully shuts the door on it, which gives us a little bit of time to formulate a plan. Barnabas has found a laundry chute sliding down it, and we follow, all landing in a pile of biohazardous scrubs. I forgot about the biohazard scrubs. Aubrey shuts and locks the chute door, making us safe for a moment. Leela is grabbed by the shoulders, spun around, and then grabbed by the collar. What in the hell is going on here? The others begin to hound Dr. Safir Farouk for answers. Then suddenly all noise is sucked from the room. The familiar thump which signifies the demimonde transition happens. And we are suddenly in the nightmare of Genevieve, revealing that her biggest secret is the death of her friend, who strangely appeared possessed. That she could have helped her friend live, but she lied. The nightmare then switches to Aubrey's, her own child, appearing possessed as Aubrey's old hallucination caused her to perceive, chained up and calling for her. Aubrey breaks. Genevieve has no mercy when it comes to her words for the asylum guard. The lights go out, and we're all back in the hall. The doctor quickly and nervously whips up a sedative for Aubrey, who is still panicking, but due to nervousness causes anaphylaxis in the panicking woman. Thankfully, there's an EpiPen that Barnabas uses in the utmost urgency. The Monsignor packs his bags and tells us we're all getting off this island. We then follow him to one of the vans. Driving along the road, the priest is swerving a bit. He eventually goes off the road, apologizing for the rumble strips. Suddenly, we realize that the van is making no noise, and we must have slipped back into the Demimonde. An amalgamation of monsters zips across the road and slams into our van. We go off the road, and the Monsignor tries to get the van working, while Barnabas tells us that it is his own monster from his book, the Jack-a-Wallaby. He also reveals its weakness, a hickory stake. Luckily, Aubrey can recognize hickory, and we venture into the woods to find one. She does indeed find a fallen hickory branch. Joshua is attacked by the bizarre creature, and Aubrey stabs it to death with the stake. The monster begins to shrink, or so we think, until it shapeshifts from itself to a younger, bloodier, creepy Barnabas. In the distance, we hear the scariest creature that the author Barnabas has cooked up in his yet unreleased book. Crying, close to breaking, confesses that he accidentally killed someone. Suddenly, the fog rolls back in as if a response. We all make our way back to the van and find the priest running back the way he came, demanding that we do not follow. That we are on our own now. An argument begins with Aubrey, Genevieve, and Leela, and between Barnabas and Joshua. One by one, we divulge our dark secrets. Aubrey, Genevieve, Joshua. Barnabas avoids telling the truth, attempting to fast-talk the entire group. Finally, the rest concede to get someplace more comfortable where they can eat and drink. There, after a couple of drinks, Barnabas breaks down and tells us his most important regret of his past. Afterwards, everyone looks to Leela for her story, and she tells it in full. As all the major truths have been revealed, a large wave of tension is extinguished. Aubrey and Joshua decide to go to the medical center for their injuries, but before they can, the earth rumbles with the signifier that something occurs regarding the Demimonde. However, seeing how we all just had revealed our darkest secrets and we were all at peace, it signifies that something new, something unknown, is happening.
Dun, 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 dun.
Finn.
Thank you. And that is where the scene picks up again. You are still in the diner at this stage.
So we know that someone else is triggering the Demimonde, and that we're slipping back into it currently. But this time it's not any one of us.
That is your assumption.
So we can't hear anything around us in the diner? I thought the diner was like the one exception.
You
Yeah.
can hear in the diner.
It's outside.
You
the
open the
diner.
door and you can't hear anything outside of the street. Correct. Nailed it.
Why is this? What is it with this place? Why isn't it affected?
That beats me, man. Like, I honestly have no idea.
Barnabas starts scrutinizing everybody who works there. He's like looking for what is it about this place, or maybe the people here that aren't affected by what's going on outside.
It just doesn't make any sense.
There's only two people in here besides you, the waitress of the cleaning up of pie infamy, and the line chef you never really see, but must be back there because somebody cooks.
It could be, and this is just a guess, because previously we triggered that other world when we were at heightened emotions, especially negative ones. Perhaps people have had such a good experience in this diner that it's kind of a nexus for neutralizing
You got a point there,
this
Doc.
other world. There may be other pockets of this across the island.
Well,
We might be onto something, Doctor. After all, we didn't experience the Demimonde when we were at the hotel.
Yeah, well, this is the way I see it. I think if we see somebody that is freaking out, because obviously this is triggered by feelings in general, maybe that's someone that we should talk to and get them to calm down. Unless you haven't noticed the pattern yourself.
Well, I've most certainly observed patterns.
So there's somebody on here that's having a nervous breakdown right now.
He looks to Genevieve, perhaps your friend. Maybe that's too much of a loose term. tall, dark, and intimidating. Whatever his name was.
The Monsignor?
Yes, that one.
Oh, no, he, oh. It's not impossible.
Where did he go?
He might have gone back to the sanctuary.
No, he would have. He said he was getting off the island, didn't he?
How?
Taylor, would I have any sort of notion of where he might go?
You tell me, Captain.
The direction he was running off into the night was deeper to the south of the island. Between the north and the south is the wilderness. There's 3 roads that pass through it and endless hiking trails, but it's miles of just woods. And then when you finally get to the south side of the island, there's another small pocket of buildings. There are cabins scattered throughout the woods, but you don't know that he owns any.
Okay.
Seems to you more like it's random. I'm going this way because the monster's that way.
I think he might be in trouble. There's a lot of just thick wilderness in the direction he went in. I mean, he might have been trying to get to the south end of the island, but there's a lot of primordial forest and wild animals in between.
The rules about this place are a little strange, though. Didn't you say that you ran into some weird creatures and, well, then something happened when they died? Or didn't one of you kill one of these creatures? I mean, besides the thing that we saw in the forest before, when you got into an accident?
Oh, we should probably go look for him.
Good
He's
idea.
probably
You
in
think-
trouble.
Oh, no, I'm sure the Monsignor is more than capable of taking care of himself.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I
We
really
are the last people he wants to see, I'm sure.
This is true.
Yeah. But still, it's still someone that we should save because honestly, it's the right thing to do. You wouldn't know anything like that, Barnabas, since you just like killing
Saving.
people for fun. Thank you very much.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you.
And this is coming from you? Well, that's amusing.
At least I don't kill people on purpose.
Oh, right.
Mine may have been an accident. Thank you.
You get into a lot of accidents. Funny how that happens.
Pretty sure I've only been in one.
No,
After
not
that, I
if
took
this-
it upon myself to make sure I knew what the hell I was doing.
Not if Sister Genevieve could be witness to that. She
I,
recently got into another accident.
you know,
Oh,
I know tempers have been really heated recently. And now that we've all figured out that we are dead and in purgatory, I think maybe we should start practicing forgiveness.
It's strange. I don't feel very dead, especially after that wonderful pie that I had the last time I was here. I'm pretty sure they don't have that in the afterlife, sister. I'm sorry to inform you.
I'm literally going to take my pulse right here. Can I do that with a first aid check? Or can I just do that? You're muted, Tyler.
Layla did that last session.
Oh, okay.
And now
Like,
Layla's
I didn't.
muted.
It's contagious. I didn't share it with anyone because I didn't want to
Oh,
put Genevieve into shock.
okay.
Well, no, Genevieve's response is, well, yeah, it has to feel real, otherwise it doesn't count.
How? Oh, okay, that makes no sense. If I have blood pumping in my body, that means my heart is pumping. That means I'm alive.
We
That's just basic logic right there.
we don't
That-
I mean,
have time to
You
talk
gotta-
It
about.
could be that, there's not a whole lot that we know explicitly about the afterlife. Maybe your self-perception matters here, and you've always perceived yourself as having a pulse.
Okay.
He kind of leans in and goes like,
Let's
"Don't
agree
argue
to
with the
disagree.
nun. Just don't."
While you're discussing things, the fog is thickened outside. Like, the visibility's about that far now.
Okay, guys, we need to
Uh,
figure out what the hell we're doing. Are we going after this guy or what?
But But you
Not
do
in
hear
that pea suit out there.
But you do hear a weird noise. Sounds very much like a horse and carriage going by.
What the?
Wait, so we can actually hear something outside?
Yes. Whip
Oh.
crack, clattering wheels, horse hoofs.
Well, that's different.
I.
This isn't
Genevieve.
Mackinac Island.
I go out and I try to look down the road like,
Yeah, same. Genevieve will follow.
what the fuck's going on?
You head outside.
Oh, jeez.
Yep, I do.
Reflex
I'm
for
not
both
going
of you,
out in
or
that
dexterity checks for both of
Pea
you.
soup.
Jesus Christ.
I make it.
Did I make it?
Hey,
Didn't roll yet.
Oh,
for
actually,
you.
no. Wait, did it do mine?
Nope.
It did not. That's why. Dex, come on.
roll 2 dice.
Yep.
Roll what?
You didn't have to, however, because you weren't going outside. Unless you're going to go outside.
Well, since I rolled it, might as well.
Okay.
Okay, what?
And I failed, so.
What die do I have to do? Because I got to relog in.
Roll 2d10.
That's all right.
2d10.
First one is the 10, second one is the 1s.
Oh my god. Okay, I have to relog. Unfortunately, it logged me out.
You have like a regular die you can roll? Like a
No.
physical die? Oh, you failed.
I wish.
I have no dice, man.
Yeah, well, I hate it when I have to do this. Alright, sorry about that, Dex.
Use that, Jared. And
I got it. Fuck, I failed! Okay.
Oh, wait, you have luck though, don't you?
Yeah, true. I'm gonna use luck. I'm gonna...
Good call.
37, 36, 35. I'm gonna spend 5 to make it a regular success.
Reminds me, we should pause here and do luck rates
Yay!
before we
who
get
goes
too
first?
deep into this.
Please.
Votes. Did anyone get a vote after the show last week?
I did.
Yes.
Oh,
Arnaud gave
everybody got
his.
one.
Don, who did you give your vote to last week, please? I know you did. I didn't save my document.
Who?
Oh.
Just still in fire.
Yeah.
So yes,
Oh,
Genevieve,
thank you.
roll a d10 and add that much luck.
I feel like
Thank
I
you
think-
very much. I appreciate it.
Mhm.
Steve, I think Aubrey voted for Genevieve. Same with Layla.
No. These are for
Yeah, these were for
player
audience votes.
or audience votes. Sorry.
Oh, audio. Okay, I'm sorry.
3.
3 luck points. Okay. Steven,
Yes.
go ahead and roll yours.
Okay. I succeeded.
Made it.
Oh, nice.
Boom. Rachel, go ahead and roll yours. Doom.
Oh, wow.
I got a lot of
That's
luck.
a good luck score. I like it. Ever.
$41.
I pressed the wrong thing.
Success.
But,
Jared.
Yeah.
Success.
28. Success is bad in this case.
Uh,
Eric.
Probably gonna make it.
Yep.
Yep, I made it.
Everyone succeeds. Nobody gets points but Rachel. Awesome.
So special.
So, Joshua and Dr. Layla. How much did you succeed by, Genevieve? Regular success. Okay. Genevieve was quick enough to get out of the way, but not quick enough to shove either of you out of the way. As, yeah, it really is a carriage with horses on it, with lamps like
I spent-
welded to the front.
I spent 5 luck to avoid
Oh, you spent 5 luck? Okay.
So
The front of your shoe gets crushed, but you pull your toes back.
Oh,
Layla, on the other hand, gets hit by a horse.
Oh.
jeez.
Not like
I-
kicked, but like the horse is moving forward and just smack right in its haunches.
Ugh.
Nay, I
Thanks.
say. Nay.
No.
I
Okay,
help Layla
for
up.
that-
I'm like, are you okay?
See-
So
see
for
me.
that, I'm rolling extra damage.
Good. Good.
just to establish, Tyler, This is not a normal thing to be on the island. Like, we
That is
don't have
correct.
carriage tours or anything. Okay.
That is correct. And not only that, but this is like super authentic if it is. It's got like fluted carvings on it, and it's got oil lamps welded to the front where you would have headlights.
What
Yeah.
what is it doing?
The guy up at the top of it that's driving it, you can barely see him in the fog. He's got tailcoats and a top hat.
This is only cementing in Genevieve's mind that we're all dead.
You take 3 points of damage, Layla, and are flung to the side to land heavily on your ass. You now have a pain in your
I've been to
ass.
this island multiple times. There's never been any fucking carriages or horses or anything like this here before.
Ow.
What the? Okay.
Ow. Ow.
Why is this here?
Ow.
This is obviously someone who's been in purgatory for 150 years.
I'm gonna try to talk to the guy. I'm like, hello? Can you?
It's already gone. It was moving at speed. That's why it hit her and knocked her down.
Oh, so as in like it's not theirs. Okay.
It's going past you down the road at full horse speed.
Oh, okay.
Also, when you land on your ass, Layla, you notice the sidewalk is gravel, and the road is churned up ruts of gravel and mud and cobblestone. And there's horse poop around. You can smell it when you're close to it.
This is not.
The three of you turn around. No diner.
Oh,
Just
What?
Cool.
Are we like time traveling or fucking something? Like this
Aubrey,
makes no fucking sense.
Barnabas,
Aubrey and Barnabas. Genevieve is yelling at you. They
What-
look confused.
No, come. Why did you step outside? Get back in here. Come on, quick.
None of you can hear Aubrey.
Come on. What? Barnabas.
I think they're ignoring us.
I just
They can't. Wait.
Genevieve,
Hold
do you
on.
guys think we should follow this carriage thing or wherever it is?
we can see them.
At least follow the.
You can't see them. They can see you and hear you.
Oh,
You're just outside the door to them. To you, it's just grass. There's nothing there. No building.
Genevieve will walk forward with like her hand out to where she thinks the diner should be.
It's just a field.
Okay.
You walk as far as you want into the field.
That's great.
Only a couple yards, because I don't want to get separated from the other two people.
All right.
Okay,
well,
hold on. So with that, do I see Genevieve like walking towards the diner like this, and then
Yeah.
then what
You
happens?
watch Genevieve walk into what looks like a bean field or something. You don't know what those are. Sprouts of some kind.
You didn't walk like through the diner or disappear.
No.
Is she walking in the
And
wrong
you
direction?
or wait, no, you. I'm sorry. You're not outside. My bad.
No.
That's what they see. What you see is Genevieve walks towards you and then vanishes. She should be coming through the door. Just poof, like mist.
Oh, well,
Okay.
that's different.
Oh, okay. Oh my, they're stuck. They're stuck on the other side. They're so okay.
Can you hear me, guys?
hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, come.
I don't,
You quit, pie woman.
Genevieve. I don't think they can hear you.
Flo, get over here.
I don't.
I need-
I think we somehow got separated. That's probably not a good thing.
I don't
My
think
name
so
is
either.
Janice, sir. How can I help you?
Janice.
Ma'am, how can I help you?
Janice, I need a pie tin and as many towels as you can possibly put together.
I don't think she's gonna give you.
Observe Janice's reaction.
What?
Can you not see there's something going on outside? My friends are lost. They need something to get back in here. Do you not know what's happening
She
here on
looks
this
out the
island?
front door and says, "Your friends left. There's no one there."
Oh my god. Well,
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
Hold on. I would like to use Intimidate. And I would
Oh,
like
no.
to stare her down. I need a pie tin and as many towels as you can spare right now. Please.
Roll it.
Oh. if she's going all Sarah Connor, I like slink away and I start moving towards like where the cook is. I'm looking for
Almost
the line
lost
cook.
it.
Almost did. 64, which is a regular success for me.
What's your actual number? 70? Okay.
70, yeah.
She looks out the window. She looks at you. She looks at Barnabas like, "You gonna help me out here?" And Barnabas, do you look outside?
I look outside for a
Yeah,
second.
you don't see your friends anymore. There's no one out there. It's fog.
All right, I turn around. I go the way she came out, like through the back where like the line cook is. If that's the only other person here, and I try to see if I can ask them.
She looks at you. You're not helping her. Looks back at Aubrey. Looks outside. Hard eye roll. Goes back behind the counter. Gets ahead of there before you can. Barnabas closes it. Gives you the eyeball because you didn't intimidate her. And pulls a little lock on the other side. You have to climb over it. Reaches under the counter. Pulls out a stack of pie tins. Looks at you, Aubrey. Clank, 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 clank on the floor. Reaches down, grabs a stack of dish rags that are still wet. And then goes back in the kitchen.
Wow.
You've been an amazing help. Thank you. And I want to grab a pen from where you sign the checks or a Sharpie or anything like that and write "follow me" basically on the pie tin and start tying the dish rags around and make a lifeline that if we throw out would act as a line both from where they are back into our world. If they can physically follow something, hopefully that gives them something to get back into the restaurant.
You know that's not going to work, right?
Well, then try something, okay? Unlike you, we can't just stand around and make snappy comments and think we're helping. We gotta actually do something.
This isn't a conventional situation.
Shut up and write something down if that's all you're good at.
You got about 6 feet worth out of those rags.
It's enough.
I suppose it depends on who you ask. He starts writing down like a line from one of his novels or whatever.
Genevieve,
You
Layla,
character from my
comments.
novel, antagonist, Aubrey.
So once I have the line and all of the pie tins, I'll run back up to the front. You told Barnabas he couldn't see them anymore. Is that the same for me? Have they like walked off?
That's what you assume.
She stumbled with her words, cumbersome. She stepped, and as she stumbled outside looking for the rest of her troop, she stumbled into something wet and mushy. And it wasn't until she checked her shoe that she discovered horse droppings.
I have the pie tin, and
Yes, you do.
I look over to Barnabas. I look back at the pie tin. I look
Wishing
over at
there was
Barnabas, wanting to hit him in the head with it, but instead, I will open the door ever so slightly and frisbee out the pie tin, holding
The
on.
second the tin and the towels break the doorway, they just disappear. It's just like the rope stops existing when it hits an invisible
But
line
does it
of
keep?
fog.
But it keeps going, right? Like
Yes.
like a real being. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna hold the. I'm basically fishing for my friends at this point, and just kind of like.
You know, I bet if you
Yeah,
step
Bob-
through the threshold, it'll still be there on the other side.
Barnabas, for your own safety, I'm just ignoring you.
I'm just trying to be of assistance, of course.
Thank you, Don Arnetto. You made my night because I heard it in the actress's voice. Moving on. So, for Joshua and Layla, watching Genevieve wander around in a beet field or whatever that is.
Yes.
No pie tin attached to wet rags. It's the ground in front of you.
Whoa. What? Can I examine it, obviously? Does it have
No,
the
I said
following?
no pie tin with wet
Oh,
rags.
no,
it's the
sorry.
ground in front of you.
Well, guys, what do you think we should do? We should... Obviously, there's one road. Might as well go freaking down it. There's nowhere else to go.
Genevieve, spot hidden.
Okay. Genevieve is in the middle of saying, I am reluctant to leave at the moment until we have a better idea of what's going on. And she totally fails to see whatever there is to see.
And listen,
And
Oh, goody.
Would I know this?
Nope.
No. Okay.
you're not in the field.
Okay. Good point.
Nope.
Good point.
Genevieve completely does not notice the shiny tin in the beats. It looks like it's been tarnished in there for 20 years. And is too busy yelling at you guys to hear the tinfoil noise it makes when she steps on it.
Oh god. Well, all right. I go over to Genevieve and I'm like, "Well, what do you think?" Okay, I am lost for words right now. Which way, left or right?
Oh, I'm reluctant
Down.
to leave in case they somehow arrive, but
There's no way they can contact us. It's not here. The diner's not here. We don't see anything. Obviously, it disappeared. I think we went into some sort of time machine. Like maybe the diner was a time machine of some sort, and when we left, it.
well, you know what I think is going on, but arguing about that won't get us anywhere.
So either way, we were able to solve the first instances of going into this other world. What if we have to figure out what's going on in this one? And I don't know if the other two can hear us, but perhaps if they have a way to research this era and find out something that went terribly wrong, maybe we could solve it on both ends.
I think you're right, Joshua, and that as I think about it, we will probably have to accomplish something to be reunited, so
Thank you.
let's go that way.
Granted, I don't want to be around Barnabas, but it is what it is. We gotta figure out what's going on here in order to get back to where we were, of some sort. Like I said, honestly, I feel like I'm going crazy. So, add time travel to the list. Why don't we? Just make it happen.
Because we're dead.
Oh, Jesus. I have a pulse. We're not dead. I don't feel like we are dead. Okay, and I walk.
Well, how would you know? We've never been dead before.
Well,
Maybe you
I
have
feel
a
like-
pulse in purgatory.
how would you have a pulse in purgatory? Isn't it the definition of death being your soul going to some magical place? All right. Correct me
You know,
if I'm
the
wrong.
church fathers just never really thought about the question of, do you have a pulse in purgatory?
Well,
Maybe
would
having
a
a
soul
pulse
have a-
is part of your soul or your self-identity. I don't know, but it's the only explanation that makes sense.
And time travel. That's mine. Okay. And I walk. I'm gonna go wherever Rachel pointed because it's a 50-50 chance we're gonna see something. So that's where I go.
She would have pointed to the right because left is sinister and bad.
Okay, we'll go to the right. And I tell Genevieve, may your God protect us.
Amen.
There you go.
What's happening
Oh.
back inside the cafe?
How long has passed since I threw the line?
No seconds.
Seconds?
You threw it? No seconds. You literally just threw it and went, "Huh, that's weird."
Oh. I mean, I would like to wait a few minutes at least for them to.
Oh, in that case, as long as you would like the amount of time to have passed, is how much has passed.
I mean, if they're gonna find it, they're gonna find it. I'll do the literally like the fishing reel, like, you know, come on, like, you know, try to like bounce it around a little bit to get their attention. But you know, they missed.
You try to move the rope around, but it's like it's caught on something on the other end.
Oh, I know what would help. I write the worst remembered psalm from like my likely Catholic upbringing on one of the like a napkin or something, and I hand it to her. That'll get their attention.
Okay. On the next throw.
You gonna try to yank it back in?
Yeah, try to yank it back in.
It is definitely stuck, but you're already annoyed, so you just give it a big yank, and it comes back in. And the end of the towel rope and the pie tin are all covered in dirt roots of some kind.
Does it look aged?
And you're like, radishes.
Radishes. What?
And the pie tin looks aged, like it's been there for a really long time.
Janice!
You can see Janice moving around back there, but Janice does not come out. You got Northern Bluster, but you intimidated her. She's scared of you.
So I walk over. I walk over to the counter. Do they have a bell? Do they have a counter bell?
They do not. People kept stealing it.
Of course.
Naturally.
So I'll start
Barnabas just leans
banging
back
the pie tin on the counter. Janice! Janice!
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Janice, come here.
The swing door opens, and a 7-foot-tall beast of a man who's easily 400 pounds comes out. Just looks down at you with his arms crossed.
And I stare right
What do you want, lady?
I stare right back up at
Oh,
him.
jeez.
Clearly the line cook. What the hell do you want, lady?
And what's your name?
My name is Get the Hell Out if you're going to keep being rude to my waitresses.
Okay. Well, first off, no, we're not going anywhere. I'm staying here until it's
He
safe
reaches under the
outside.
counter and pulls out a shotgun. Slams it on the counter. If I say get out, you get out, bitch.
I just stare him straight in the eye.
He is unintimidated.
So you mean to tell me that you don't know what's going on this island? That you have
Only thing
no
I know that's
clue
going
what's
on
happening?
right now is you're throwing pie at my walls, screaming, breaking shit, and yelling at my waitresses.
Because we've got the
Wax
apocalypse
the
happening
shotgun as soon
outside.
as your voice raises.
I've had flying monsters rip me apart. I've had something from beyond who knows what, tentacles shooting out of a dead body, crawling along.
You hear the
think
door
a
open and shut behind you.
That
Barnabas left.
coward little bastard.
Well, Layla, are you going to be coming with me this way, right? Are you
It's
gonna
still
go
in the
with us?
diner. We haven't resolved the shotgun
Oh, we
scene yet. Aubrey might legit get shot here.
Oh, okay.
You don't understand.
You can come back when you've taken your crazy pills and you're calm. I'm not warning you again. Get out. He raises it.
Oh.
You can tell without a psychology roll, he's not kidding.
I know. Fine. I'm leaving. And then you can ask yourself how this pie tin went from new when you handed it to me to 20 years old in a minute. I'm on to you. I know what's going on here.
Oh my god.
And I'll start walking towards the door.
Okay. You both walk outside.
Before we go on, I apologize. I just did want to ask a clarifying question.
Yeah.
Do they seem like they are just ignoring what's happening outside, or are they just like not seeing it? Like we're like the fog rolled in, the craziness is happening, like
They haven't seen any craziness. You're in the one safe zone in the town. All they see is fog. Your friends left. You didn't.
right.
You asked for a bunch of nonsense, threw it outside. They don't see anything weird in the fog.
But the horse carriage was we could hear.
They didn't
from
see
it.
that.
Okay.
They were both in the back then.
Okay. I'm just asking. Like, it doesn't seem like. I just wanted to see if it seemed like they're like, what? No craziness. What are you talking about? Like, you know.
It seems like whatever's happening is intentionally avoiding some of the civilians. It's almost like it's almost like it's after you.
Right. Okay.
I find him on the other side when I go through.
Yeah, I'll
You both walk outside,
Yeah, I'll step through.
and you see a very confused-looking Genevieve, who's like, "That was gravel a second ago, sitting on the sidewalk." Or not Genevieve, I'm sorry, Layla. And Layla's like, "Genevieve," or whatever Layla wants to say. It's back again. It's normal.
Oh, it's
Okay,
back.
well, where are we now?
And you hear from the other side of the diner, "What? Hump! Ow! The hell did the building come from?"
Oh no.
Almost like Genevieve walked face first into the building.
Oh.
Oh no.
Ow! Genevieve will wander around the building back to the front.
And then Joshua comes storming back down the sidewalk a second later, saying, "No carriages, just cars."
What?
Apparently, I'm seeing shit today. Oh my god.
Okay, but
It's not just
no,
you.
no, we were in like rural Victorian England for like 5 seconds, right?
We were like 100%. Okay, I saw
Okay.
horses
Entirely.
and carriages. Freaking, there was no freaking
Victorian
asphalt on the
England
ground.
purgatory. Still going with that?
I think time travel.
There were Christians in Victorian England. I don't know how to break it to you.
You see any of them around here now?
I am not going to commit the sin of pride, especially in purgatory, by assuming that I know everything that's going on.
Wow,
That's
Barbara.
probably for the best.
Ineffable.
You are such an asshole. You know that? Why don't you go kill another person? Maybe that'll make your heart.
He looks at him
Aubrey.
like threateningly, like.
Bring it. And that literally he's like this. You want it? I'll take you out right now.
Aubrey, make an intelligence roll.
Good try.
Jeez. Okay.
You're too annoyed to think about it.
Okay.
Barnabas, make an intelligence roll. I mean, for it
Come
to occur
on,
to you.
Captain. I was just joking. Intelligence?
Yep.
I got it. 25. I
Oof,
made a
that's
hard difficulty.
Not only do you realize the Demimond was old-timey, till Aubrey talked to the cook and tried to make him face what was happening outside, then it was normal. That would have
it's
been the
us.
that would have been the normal realization you would have gotten. On a hard success, you also it occurs to you when the civilians are forced to face the fog, it apparently forces the Demimond back. Which means
There's
if the
something-
Demimond started and you all didn't start it, not everyone here's a civilian. You don't think it's the priest.
So,
Something else is causing this, because the moment you made that cook realize that there was something happening outside, that's when everything changed. There's something about the people on this island. I guess the natives?
But then you think about it and you're like, wait, the priest. It's only affecting certain people. Maybe people who are connected somehow. It means that he's
If it
connected
affected
to
the
us because he was
Monsignor-
pulled into ours.
But it wasn't affecting the people in the diner.
How is he connected to us? He's connected to Genevieve. Who else is connected to us on the island? That's where your mind starts going.
Maybe you have to be born here for the fog not to mess with you.
Sister Genevieve, was the Monsignor born here, or was he from somewhere else?
or someone else.
You're a
got
native to this place, are you not?
trapped here with us.
Oh
He
no,
was
I
born
was
somewhere else, Genevieve.
I was born on the East Coast, and
Because
oh
you're both affected.
well, if the theory is that you have to be born here to be immune,
Maybe it's just us then. Because
Well,
no,
he has
the-
a connection with you, and he was affected by this.
Right, and
But
no
they
one you've
did not have
listed-
any connection to us.
Right, no one you've listed as affected was born here. Genevieve's from the outside, the Monsignor's from outside. All of us are.
True, but what about them? And he points back to the people in the diner.
I don't know. I
It's
assume
never come up.
locals, but we won't know that unless we ask every single person on the island where they were born. Or
Aubrey, make a power roll.
check. Oh, jeez.
Or Aubrey.
A regular success.
Genevieve, power roll.
Oh goodness.
You've got the power.
Oh. Yeah, regular.
Everybody who rolls, please calculate the difference between your roll and your actual number. Then put it in Discord with either a plus or minus sign. So like if you have 50 points and you roll a 25, you'd put plus 25, succeed by 25. If you roll a 75, you'd put minus 25, failed by 25. Barnabas, roll. Do the same.
Oh God! First time I failed that, I think.
How about me?
Joshua.
Okay. Power roll.
Yep. Don't worry, you don't got to put nothing in chat. It would be 0. That's awesome. You rolled exactly what you needed, yes.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't have Astral up written. I do, but it's not on.
And I will roll for the doctor. Pretty sure that's a failure. Succeed by 14. All right, this would be Aubrey. Carry on with your conversation, and I'll break in when it becomes necessary.
This is the way I see it. Like, there's a lot of people on that boat, okay? That's obviously not from around here. I'm pretty sure we're not the only ones that got trapped in this hellhole of whatever the fuck this is.
Natural-born citizens of the island. You know, there's a lot of strange history about this place.
Yes.
Yeah.
James
Good.
Strange,
Very little
extremist
of which.
Mormon.
Agreed.
I mean, so the Monsignor is not the only person who has a connection to someone on this island. And Genevieve will turn to Dr. Layla and be like, "Have you called your wife recently?"
Good point.
I wasn't able to get a hold of her.
Yeah, because the phones are
I don't
broken.
think anybody's been able to make a call when they've arrived.
Well, I'm sorry. Is your wife on the mainland or is she here on the island?
Oh, she's on the mainland.
Oh,
Actually, we're from
no.
Washington State.
A breeze picks up for a second. No one notices anything weird except Aubrey, who thinks the breeze is whispering. Memory.
A memory?
And then a random piece of paper litter blows up against your leg.
Not again. I reach down and I pick it up.
It's a really old and weathered playbill for a local theater production play from several years ago. This is old. It's yellowed and stained. Still legible though, barely.
Okay. I'll look at it.
The King in Yellow. A new play coming soon to your local Manitou Island theater. A heartbreaking drama of a family torn apart by mental illness. The doctor who lied to help them, and the horrific consequences of one night where it all went wrong. Starring Genevieve as the child who let her friend die, and who became convinced she was possessed by the devil because of her guilt.
I
Aubrey.
want the scene to be like in the movie where I'm not reading it like to myself. Like I'll be reading this out loud like as I'm reading it for the first time, so everyone's hearing this all at the same time. But yeah, it'll be like that.
Perfect.
Starring
Aubrey, the mother of Genevieve, who will go too far to free her daughter from that evil.
What?
Plagued with the guilt of a murder she never committed for years to come. Also starring Barnabas as the father, who already overtaxed by caring for his mentally broken wife Aubrey after the death of their daughter, has his own mind break when he learns of the heinous crime and accidentally gives her an overdose of her medicine one night.
That's not funny!
And Layla Safir Farouk, the psychologist of the child. who convinced them all the child was dead, only to spirit the child away in the dead of night for nefarious reasons unknown. What devilish experiments did she perform upon the child with her unwilling but complicit assistance? And it lists some other names, one of which is Joshua.
Snatch.
Come watch what happens as the fog of memory lifts. The Manitou Island Theatrics Society brings you The King in Yellow this Sunday.
Let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see that.
What the fuck?
What do you want to see?
I wanna like.
Here, look, like,
Snatch. Fucking
fine, take it. It's a sick joke, obviously.
A fucking joke? Are you fucking kidding me? We just went into like. Are you fucking kidding me?
Aubrey,
old is
make
this
an
thing?
intelligence check.
We just went back in fucking time, for God's sakes.
Regular success.
You can't remember the face of your husband. It's just fog in your memory. That's weird.
I look at the same playbill and I try to see if I could spot a date on it or an author, anything like that.
Then you're like, shh. I know what I can do. And you whip out your wallet. Because your ID card has your full name. You didn't want to legally remove the name because that costs money. So it's your name, old married name, new maiden name. That's how it lists on your ID.
Okay.
Aubrey Shaw Dyer.
That's
Barnabas, make an intelligence check.
not
Sure.
right.
Can I look at this paper too?
Oh, I'm not getting it.
Wow.
I would like to look at the paper
Perfect
too,
timing.
Barnabas. Hand it over, please.
No!
Yes! And I'm going to literally rip it out of his hands.
I punch him in the face.
I will punch back.
Joshua. First you'd have to roll. What do I want that to be? Hold on. Yeah, just roll Dex.
Roll Dex.
And then you also roll Dex, Barnabas.
X. I'm not very good at that. Hey!
You
I
are
made it.
today.
Wow.
Really?
Wow. Wow.
Regular success.
He is too fast. You do not get it out of his hand.
Step back, Captain!
You go to swing at him, and he just like dodges out of the way, making faces at you. And you almost break your hand on a telephone pole, but then you stop and look at it. It's got several copies of the old playbill stuck to it. That's where it ripped off and flew off from when it hit Aubrey.
What is this? He's like flipping through
Take
it
your
like...
pick.
I'm gonna fucking take one off.
So now you
I
have a
wanna
copy.
look at it.
Don't know.
Genevieve would also like to examine one.
Intelligence check, Genevieve.
Okay, this will be fun.
Do I need an intelligence check?
This is real.
Not yet.
This is real.
Oh god.
Nope.
Oh, no.
You want to pay the difference or take it?
Yeah, the difference is
6.
6.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the...
You're like, you watch what Aubrey's doing. So you pull yours out. And you're like, I haven't thought about my parents in years. And you go ahead and look at your ID. Genevieve Shaw Sullivan. Shaw is your maiden name because you were married once. Not for very long. That guy was a dick.
Runs in the family.
So
Glad you saw what
like,
I did there.
What? I don't. This is a very strange memory.
I don't.
Joshua, you actually do read the playbill, so yes. Now roll an intelligence check also.
Oh!
Wow.
I'm going to make that one. I'm gonna use my one to get an extreme.
Extreme.
We are so doing that.
For just a moment, you have a very clear memory of the day you got hammered on the boat and caused all those people to be hurt and die in that terrible accident. Why was I drunk that day? Because I had gambling debts to pay, and I took that $25,000 cash to help those other two guys kidnap that kid for that lady doctor.
I'm gonna keep that to myself.
You damn well better, because I'll smash you over the head with it.
I am not telling that to nobody right now.
I'm still looking. I'm like, who fucking wrote this shit? When was this published?
Okay.
I'm like,
No.
oh god. Okay.
No. I know what's going on.
No.
Barnabas, stop acting like you're so surprised. We know this is you. Writer with your laptop.
Yeah, he's
and
obviously
your
a
computer.
You can't blame me for everything.
He's a lot. We know he's a liar.
You're a
We know
fucking
he has
liar.
the technology. We know that he knows about us because he looked us up. This is him. This
You're
is
the
him
fucking mastermind.
playing his little sick joke, trying to twist us all around. This is all him. Think about it.
Layla,
A playbill?
do you pick up
really?
any of these copies of Playbill while they yell?
I fucking agree with Aubrey on this one. You fucker, you kill people. For fucking
Yes.
sake.
You think I caused
Intelligence
all
check.
Oh yeah,
this?
if you're willing to
And they
fucking
call
kill
me
people, you're obviously willing to play a
pretentious.
trick on somebody.
So while they're fighting, Genevieve
Yes?
would like to look for the Monsignor's name anywhere on this.
Okay.
Epic fail.
Epic fail. You're like, I don't know what's going on. Rationalization doesn't help me here. Off switch. You're like, nope, I'm going to rationalize this. Just give me a minute. You don't have any memories. Genevieve, you do remember his first name was, what did we say his first name was?
I don't think we ever named him.
Oh, we gave his last name. That's right. His first name is, must look,
Victor.
Mac.
Mac, I like it.
Right, because I may have copied him off somebody else I know. Another game. His first name is Mac, and it is in fact on the playbill, yes.
What is his role in the cast or crew?
With Joshua and another guy's name you don't recognize.
I will read
Or a
that
lady's name.
I'll read that name out loud and be like, does anyone recognize a Murmur?
The name of the... Hold on. The name of the other person is Avery.
Yeah, does anyone know an Avery?
Doesn't ring a bell for any of you.
Not that I know. Why? What's this person got to do with anything?
Well, there's you, and there's the Monsignor, and then there's an Avery, and
That's probably the person that we need to find.
I mean,
If they're also causing this to happen.
well, possibly. Maybe we should look for the director.
Layla, because you're the rational one, I want you to make a psychoanalysis roll.
Who is the director?
Psychoanalysis. You got it.
I start looking through it too.
Do you
I
look down the
also-
playbill for that information, Barnabas?
Success.
Fuck yeah, I do.
He who cannot be named at this time.
He who cannot be named. God damn, he's like rips it up into pieces.
Regular
You
success.
succeed. Yes. I know how I can rationalize this. There's no way you'd be connected. Because if you were, you'd probably be old army buddies. And you grab Joshua's sleeve and yank it up. Matching tattoo of the Monsignors. The Marine tattoo. Not the Navy SEAL tattoo, a Marine unit tattoo.
Oh.
What? I was in the fucking. I served. Is it that bad, Barnabas? Why the fuck are you making comments?
You.
Why are you acting so nervous?
I'm not.
You're connected to the Monsignor.
He's got the same tattoo.
You would know, Genevieve, that he was in fact a Navy SEAL. He was also in the Marines. He served in the Marines, did a tour in Afghanistan, got out, joined the Navy because they're like, we'll take you and pay you more.
Question.
Served another tour, another 2 tours in places unknown. Something bad happened. He decided to become a priest a few years ago.
I got a question. Would I know this by now? Would I know that he is connected to me? Or
Nope, you don't. You don't remember the connections at all, but you do
Okay.
remember being a Marine.
And
All I know is that
Genevieve
I,
will say like, yeah, he came to the church after being he was in the Navy, he was also a Marine. He doesn't really like to talk about it that much. That's all I've really gotten from him.
All I know is that I remember being in the Marines. I don't remember this guy though. I don't.
Which is weird because you have unit tattoos. Yeah, I mean, unit has several hundred people, but still, Marines recognize each other normally. Maybe he was forgettable at the time.
Okay, then tell me this: how come he didn't recognize me if we're supposed to know each other?
Good question.
How do you know? I don't know. I don't know this dude.
Wait, are you sure you had this tattoo before?
It's
Yeah.
weird though because when you think real hard, it's like all your memories are, I don't know, what's the word? Foggy.
I definitely feel like I've had it.
Are you
Whether it was-
insinuating that this tattoo that he has just appeared?
Well,
I don't know.
look at the monsters that have just appeared and lifted us out of the air, or
That
Genevieve,
all
when you
tried
hear
to
those,
kill us.
when you hear those
Part
two
of this-
sentences, Genevieve, make a intelligence check.
I got a question for you. Did you kill children? Did you get joy from that?
What is happening right now? Why?
You know that thing that happens when the Demimon ends?
Ooh. Would it be worthwhile for me to spend 3 luck points to get a hard success?
Oh, I thought that was hard. Yes, you should, since I'm already spoiling it. But you
Okay.
know that thing that happens when the Demimon ends?
Yes.
It never happened. Time reverted, but there was no return to normal thump.
But we still hear sound. Yeah,
We hear
like
each
if we
other.
Pick up a rock and oh no.
I told you guys it was time travel.
I think
And that's what I was going to give Genevieve on the hard success, was you're like, you kick the rocks, and there's no noise. Shit.
Okay,
I think-
something's happening again, guys.
I
Well, no
think we need-
kidding.
I think we need to go find the Monsignor.
It always seems to happen when you, he points to Joshua, or any of us start getting way too emotional.
Well,
We know
Yeah,
that.
No,
I'm not
it
being emotional. right now,
started
right?
when we were calmly eating in the diner. That's when
But
it
that-
started.
But you see, that was external to us, external to the diner. Someone else, and I think you're on the right track, Doctor. Genevieve. With this Avery person. If it doesn't ring any bells to anyone here, perhaps the others would know.
So either Avery's freaking out right now, or the Monsignor is freaking out right now, and that's what's causing the effect. And he was fairly emotional when he drove off.
Both are very likely possibilities, yes.
So
Maybe
I
not.
don't know if he's going to be able to solve this on his own. We weren't
Aubrey-
able until he'd been through this a couple times.
Aubrey sighs heavily, taking over for a second, Steve.
I'm about to do what
Rolls her eyes and says, "You always talk like that, trying to rationalize everything." Wait, what? What am I saying? Like a annoyed wife who's tired of her husband's bullshit just for a moment there.
Are you okay, Aubrey?
I just can't deal with you right now.
No one can. Jesus.
That's when Barnabas says, "You always say that when you're annoyed. Go hit the wine.
You always
you'll
say
be
that when you're
fine."
annoyed. This
All right,
again?
Stop fighting, please, both of you. Stop fighting.
Okay. Yes. Let's stop fighting, and let's stop talking, Barnabas, and actually do something for a change. Let's go. We're standing outside. We know we're still in this hell. Let's start moving.
Oh, you finally admitted it. Thank you.
Admit what? That I'm standing where
hell.
we're standing?
Let's go find
Figurative,
Avery
you
or
idiot.
this or the
Figurative.
other. What's his name? Senior something.
Is it?
Mac.
Yeah. Or let's go find Mac. Fucking pick one, people.
Well, we don't know who Avery is, so we would just be knocking on doors.
Then let's go see Mac. Okay, let's go
He-
find him. We know
he
who he
drove
is,
off in that
and we
direction.
know the direction that he went.
And
Does anyone have a car?
Mac took mine.
You said he ran off south towards the trees, right? Towards the forest?
Yeah, did he drive off or did he leave on foot?
He ran.
I want to say left on
Ran.
foot.
Oh, okay.
So we still have a car, correct? Yeah.
Barnabas
Well,
has
no,
a
it got-
car.
I don't
It
know.
got
You haven't
wrecked.
wandered outside the
I
diner
had a
yet.
car.
I mean, outside of the diner's entryway yet.
I thought it got wrecked.
Genevieve,
Van got wrecked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
satin marble factories.
Roll power, Genevieve. With a penalty die.
Roll power?
With a penalty die. When Dr.
Oh.
Layla says that nonsense.
Oh.
Well, I
Whoa,
rolled
what?
one.
Nice.
Whoa. Okay.
One.
Should
The delayed
I
roll.
still roll the penalty die?
Yep.
Okay, what should I roll?
Either one. Doesn't really matter.
Uh,
Just click where it says delayed roll and it'll roll.
ah,
Still made it.
31.
okay.
Wow.
Wow.
You get really drowsy and you feel like you need to sit down and suddenly you don't want to argue anymore.
Okay.
You just wanna listen to whatever the doctor says to you. It is clear to you without a psychoanalysis rolled, Layla, that random memory phrase was a trigger phrase and it worked. Genevieve's been conditioned and you know the command phrase.
Condition for what?
Okay.
We
Yeah,
don't, we don't know any of that, so.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
Although
uh,
Layla's face is probably a clue that something's wrong unless Ever's gonna have Layla try to hide it.
if
Genevieve,
Genevieve
are you-
feels like sitting down, she's just gonna like sit down on the sidewalk and like.
Genevieve, are you
Hmm.
Then
okay?
your knee-jerk reaction would be to say, "What do we do, doctor?" Or turn to the doctor for instruction.
Guidance.
You made your roll though, so you're not compelled.
Yeah, but I mean, she's smart. Yeah. Layla, what do you think we should do?
I Layla looks around to the party and just
Want something? Well, if you want to be
That shouldn't
useful,
have-
maybe you can help me find my car in this goddamn
No.
fog. And he starts using his alarm clicker. Like,
that shouldn't have worked.
What shouldn't have worked?
It's
Well, I
a
just got some vertigo all of a sudden. I'm gonna, cause we're still near the diner, right?
I wouldn't go in there if I were you. He's a little pissy.
at you.
I just want to go get some water. I'll be right back.
Do you want me to accompany you? Help you if you collapse again?
Yeah, that.
That's what I'll
Please.
do then.
Yeah, so
And
I'll go back inside the diner and be like, could I just have like a glass of ice water?
And I'll follow her.
Put you on ice. Oh. Busy line cook. Those crazy tourists are back again. Asking for all sorts of.
I asked
weird
Genevieve,
stuff.
like, how are you feeling right now? Is it like just
Ah.
dizziness? Do you feel like you're gonna throw up?
No, just yeah, a little dizzy. I don't feel nauseous. I think it's just the stress of everyone's fighting and no one knows what to do.
You're not wrong. on
I
that.
think it would be better if we just, pick something. It doesn't even matter what at this point. We should just stop arguing with each other and do something. And yeah, we'll check with the doctor when I get outside.
Okay, yeah, no, definitely, and I definitely agree with you on that one. We need to actually figure this out. Like, we need we need to do something. I'm getting sick and tired of just standing and doing nothing, So
Right. Well, I don't think we can find Avery. So
how about we ask obviously the owner of this diner has been here for a while, considering the diner. How about we ask him about some of these people real quick?
You better
Yeah.
ask nicely.
Are
He's
you-
big
is-
and he carries a big stick.
Well, okay.
I
Ask the
mean,
waiter
some of us are regulars and we tip well.
that too. And,
Yeah, when Genevieve walks inside, the waitress comes back out from the back. Jenny!
Yeah, I just got really dizzy outside. Do you mind if I borrow a glass of water?
Oh, sure, honey. Hope you're feeling okay. You need to sit down.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I think just some water. By the way, is there anyone on the island named Avery?
Uh, guess he could be one of the students with the school or with the Coast Guard or works with the ferry. He's not somebody who lives here. I don't recognize that name.
Okay. Do you have any memories of when I was involved in community theater here?
Actually makes her laugh. We don't have community theater here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm sorry, I'm having a very strange day. Genevieve will
It's
drink
the
the
fog.
water.
It'll mess with everybody.
Yeah.
How do you know about the fog?
Looks at the big windows of the diner. It's like a Denny's kind of diner. It's a wall of windows. Looks at the fog, looks at you, looks at the fog, looks at Genevieve, raises an eyebrow.
No, I thought we were the only ones that could see it. Okay, so everyone.
No, you're the only ones who saw the weird shit in the fog.
Gotcha. Okay.
We should go back outside before we get separated again.
Yeah, you're right.
True, you left Aubrey outside, standing in the fog. It's like, back in there, fuck those people.
I'm still outside too.
Yes.
I'll walk back with her. So.
Oh well, you're still alive. Congratulations.
Well, Genevieve was kind enough and asked her about Avery, and apparently she's some sort of student or works with the Coast Guard.
Yes.
Possibly. Well, she's not.
Miskatonic kids.
All right. So she doesn't live, or he. Avery's one of those names, I guess. Anyway, Avery doesn't live in town. There's nobody named Avery in town. So if there is an Avery here, they're probably with the Coast Guard Academy.
Another tourist like us.
There was never a play on this island. There's no community theater here.
I'm not surprised. This whole place is cursed, it seems.
Well, how about this? We need to figure out what our plan is. So, Aubrey?
Let's start by finding a car. Can we do that,
Okay,
Captain?
let's walk back to where the van was.
The van is shot. We're not gonna get anywhere in that piece of junk. Help me find my car, on the other hand.
Wasn't the car at, like, the...
Barnabas, Mac ran south into the woods. Are you going to drive your car through the trees? If we're going to find him, we've got to go find him. And then...
If he's going through the woods, it's probably to get to a lake or some sort of shore. Which,
He actually ran towards the south of the island. He didn't run into the woods. He was running down Yellow King's Road,
All right,
the main
look,
connector road.
I've got
Oh, the
a
Yellow
lot
King's
of,
Road, yeah.
I have a lot of experience fixing that van, so let's just go there, check it out, and then decide what to do.
Okay, and he does this before he gets into the van.
Wow. God, you're such an asshole. Barnabas. Fuck.
Genevieve.
Yes.
How do you feel when I say
Oh,
a
God.
parent's love is never eternal?
You immediately feel perfectly normal again and like yourself.
Oh, I don't know that I agree with that sentiment, but
The sleepiness is instantly gone, and you no longer care about getting the approval and advice of the doctor more than usual.
Would I hear this at all? Her saying
You
this?
all hear both the statements, yes. You all heard both the trigger phrases.
Layla, why are you saying...
And as soon as you say that, the familiar rumble thump and all the noise returns
What the fuck?
as you exit the Demimon. Apparently having
Holy-
learned what it wanted you to.
Holy shit. Guys, I can hear shit again! Holy shit!
Good,
I
then you can
have-
stop yelling.
I
Power
have
You've
rolls
got some
for
answers
everyone.
to tell me now!
Power rolls for everyone. You can roll them however you want, and I'll have you say them out loud one time once you're done. So don't say anything until everybody rolls, and then we'll start with Aubrey. Harder Extreme has no special bonus here. It's a straight sanity roll, so don't worry about pushing your result higher.
You mean power roll?
Yep.
Yeah, sanity's a power roll.
Oh, okay.
Did you go, Sebastian?
Barnabas.
I go next? Oh,
Barnabas.
okay.
Just,
Yeah, I thought you were.
Okay, so I got a regular success.
You lose 1 sanity point as you begin to accept that these memories might be real. Genevieve,
I got a very nice success. I rolled a 6.
you lose 1 sanity point as you begin to think these memories might be at least partially rooted in reality. Doctor,
Regular success.
same thing. 1 point. Maybe some of this is true. Joshua,
I got a regular success.
same thing. Lose 1 sanity and begin to slowly accept some of this might be real. And Mr. Author Dick,
Hard success.
same thing. Lose 1 point. But then I also need Genevieve to make another sanity roll immediately.
Oh goodness. Just blew all my luck on that. Yeah. Yo.
Lose 6 sanity points as you're like, wait, insert math guy gif here. If this is real, I'm in purgatory, and Aubrey killed her kid. Holy shit, I'm dead. It is real. I've been dead for 20 years.
I think that Genevieve might start identifying with her dead friend. Like, maybe I'm her.
That could work too. I'll go with that. That's enough points to trigger your second temporary insanity. So yeah, we can just jump straight to midterm insanity, where you begin to exhibit signs of dissociative disorder. You can use
nice.
another friend as the emerging personality. At this stage, only you hear and interact with it, especially when in extreme danger.
Okay.
Who's driving?
Genevieve doesn't look so good, Doc.
I don't think I should drive. I don't think I ever got my license.
Genevieve,
I don't think
can I?
What?
matters.
I don't think I'm allowed to drive.
Why not? You were just you drove me to my ferry.
Well,
perfectly
if you're
fine.
dead, it doesn't matter. Isn't that right? Right?
God, even the dog is going fucking nuts.
Barnabas is getting a chuckle out of that.
No, I mean, I don't think I ever learned how.
Well, you
I was-
you drove us here,
You
No,
drove me
I
to
was
the
never
ferry.
old enough to learn how to drive.
but you drove us here.
Okay, well,
I think
I just get
Sister
in the
Genevieve
car
is
and I'm like,
exhausted.
I'll drive. I'll drive.
That
okay?
wasn't me. That
That
was
sounds like a good idea.
I'll drive. And yeah, I get in the car and I tell everybody to get in, and we'll go and find Mac.
Takes about 20 minutes to get back to where you saw him running, and then turn and start following the road before anything will happen. What do you do in that time in the van?
Not say a word.
Genevieve will sit next to Layla and kind of curl up next to her. It looks weird because they are both adults, but Genevieve's body language is very much like a 12-year-old, seeking comfort from mom.
Is Aubrey in is she in the
Layla.
front seat with me?
You make a psychoanalysis roll and you get a critical success, because it's almost like she was your patient once. Definitely exhibiting the signs of budding dissociative disorder. But wait, last time this happened, the other personality was a demon. Shit!
Oh.
Okay, so before we go any further in this horrible, twisted, alternate reality inducing adventure, there's something that I need to tell all of you.
There's more?
Jesus. Okay.
I don't know where these memories came from, but after reading that playbill, I don't have a grasp on my actual memory. Or somehow I was made to forget. I don't really know, but the phrases that I said to Genevieve were trigger phrases for mind control. And they worked. The first one was to put her in a subdued state where she would listen to the speaker of the phrase. The second one was to end that phase. Now I'm getting memories. I don't know if they're real or not. I have no idea, and I've never been in this situation before where I'm questioning my own sanity, and I recognize this in her. I don't know if it'll play out like the memory, or if it'll be different this time, but an alternate personality comes after this shutdown of sorts. After this psychosis starts.
I feel perfectly fine.
You don't look fine.
You are cuddled up to a grown woman is cuddled up next to another grown woman, and it's like you are trying to act like a child right now. So she does have a little bit of a point just by how your actions are going right now.
Aubrey.
Genevieve will disentangle. Just don't know what you're talking about.
Aubrey,
Yes.
make a con check with a penalty die.
Ow?
You're telling us, Doctor, that not only did you experiment on
There it
people
is.
for the government, but you also messed with their brains? You programmed them mentally.
Well,
Aubrey doesn't look so good.
we discussed this, actually. If you recall, I did say that we drove people to insanity.
You said the U.S. government did that. You were talking all that conspiracy theory stuff.
Barnabas
I
and
looked
Doc,
up,
you
Doctor.
especially
I couldn't
noticed.
find anything about you.
You both especially noticed Aubrey doesn't look so good, Barnabas and Doctor.
If I'm
Aubrey?
recalling-
Barnabas is
Hey
pale
there,
and
champ.
sweaty, and the hand that she has on her head's a little shaky. Now for you, Barnabas, horrible gut cramp with nausea, and like you're lightheaded, and like your limbs are shaky, and you're sweaty, and it's almost dizzy.
Oh shit! I forgot to eat, didn't I? Damn it! Oh fuck!
Layla, now you don't feel this, Barnabas. You don't feel this. That's what's happening to Aubrey.
Oh, I thought we both
all the-
experienced.
Oh, I
that.
thought you said
noticed,
Barnabas.
Barnabas.
in all the
For a
commotion,
specific reason we'll get to in a second.
in all the commotion, we got distracted. Guys, my back's still really messed up. We never went to the hospital.
Layla, make a medicine check.
Layla, I need you to look at me, please.
Okay. Just deep breaths. And why do I only have a 1 in medicine?
Oh, right. Chemistry or biology will give you a specialty. That's why. Whichever one that is, roll that.
And I'm the one driving, correct?
Yeah.
So I can't do it.
Nice.
Well,
Hard success.
Yes.
You immediately recognize this has nothing to do with Aubrey's back. This is a diabetic attack.
I was just about to say, like, can I roll to see if I notice that these symptoms are familiar?
That's why
to me?
you noticed. That's why it was you who's the other one who noticed.
Oh,
Aubrey, the
you
only
didn't.
thing you've had to eat all day is pie, and you've been running around and stressing out. You're having a diabetic attack. You need an insulin shot.
You didn't eat anything today, did you?
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Have
you
I,
need to eat something.
have I been
Come
told
on,
that specifically?
Do you tell her that, Doc?
Yes, I do.
On reflex, Aubrey, you reach inside your jacket, pull out your insulin kit.
But I'm not
That's okay. I know what to do. I'll roll for first aid.
Oh God!
With
Are you
what?
going to do this properly, Barnabas?
With whatever.
Of course, I have a
Hold-
first aid.
Hold on.
I have a first aid of 65. I know what I'm doing.
Knowing Barnabas's whole story and all the stuff that's happening.
Yeah, he killed his wife by an insulin overdose.
Right, even with the concept that maybe I'm this wife and he's like all of that. If he comes towards this kid, no matter whatever strength I have left, I'm going to kick him in the face.
Luckily, the doc is between you and him, and the doc's probably going to be like, "No, I got this, chap." I would assume that's what the doc
Yes,
would do.
yeah, I absolutely would.
You feel better, Aubrey. Cementing even further. Maybe this is real.
Aubrey,
That's where we pause for a 10-minute break.
No.
Good, because I gotta pee. Ooh, that was frick.
And we're back. Just in time to save Aubrey from a diabetic reaction. So you're all looking at each other in the van. You're all looking at each other in the van for a moment as it solidifies even further. Playbill is real, because you're not in the Demimon now. That happened on the reality side.
Oh,
Who wrote this?
good fucking question.
I'm not convinced
So,
you didn't.
Fucked up mind, apparently.
No, I would not write this drivel. Lies.
Really? You had no problems basing all your books off of fucking murders that you committed.
That's ridiculous.
Not fucking ridiculous.
I'm sorry, Captain. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at your premise.
How was that ridiculous? Tell me.
Completely ridiculous. Look at me. I couldn't kill anyone.
Bullshit.
I'm a writer. Admittedly, not a great writer, but I am
You
a
obviously
writer
killed
nonetheless.
your wife with insulin. You fucking
Shut
did
your
it.
mouth.
No,
Your
fuck
fucking
you.
mouth. Bonk.
We are not going to get anywhere.
He's driving.
By fighting.
He's driving. That is true. I
Yeah.
throw something at his head instead. Don't
As you
talk
can
about my
tell-
wife like that.
Fuck you. Alright? At least I didn't purposely kill people. And he ends it right there. Obviously, Joshua has no respect for Barnabas.
Aubrey, Barnabas, where did you live when you were married?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
It's a small world.
Small state.
Yes, that too.
I don't
Very small.
remember enough of that. It's there's something this isn't how things are supposed to be.
Yeah, well, believe me, I know.
What town?
Obviously, they're not. It's not supposed to be like this.
Salem.
I don't answer.
Looks like you got.
Psychology roll, Doc.
I tell Aubrey, I'm like, well, looks like you got your answer right there.
Ooh,
No.
extreme success.
He was going to say Salem. Body language tells you.
No.
Must be a very
Joshua.
small.
No, Joshua, I don't have an answer. No one has any answers. There are no answers here. Don't any of you get this yet? We keep asking questions, digging into our past, bringing up all of these things, and it's just, there's no point to any of this anymore, okay?
Finally, someone speaks sense.
Oh my god, I just realized. So, this is the only explanation I can think of, but what if, so we're not dead. I don't think we're dead. I genuinely don't, but what if, before I could quit, they didn't let me go, and what if you all were patients somehow of mine? What if Genevieve grew up in their care and Aubrey never left, and Barnabas Joshua, you too.
We're all saying that we're all in a facility right now.
No, not that. But put through the program. Sleepers.
Program? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to divulge more than what you agreed to
Wait,
on your
wait, wait, wait.
NDA.
I get what she's saying, but on
What's
the
your
other
street
hand,
what was the street address you lived on?
Is this really relevant, Doctor? I mean,
Yes.
honestly.
It's relevant.
1970 Ames Street.
I know
That's
I'm
not-
dead. I died
That's
20
not
years ago.
your address.
What am I misremembering then?
No, it's just you're not misremembering. That's not your address. That's my address, which you would have gotten when you looked me up earlier.
I see what you're doing. You're fucking with old Barnabas. That's good. That's good. Yeah. I gotta remember that. I gotta write that down. you almost had me.
Still lying to us. Amazing. You haven't figured out yet that we're stuck in this together, unfortunately.
No, it hasn't escaped my notice. No.
Aubrey. What if okay, no wait. What if he did try to kill you with your diabetes shot, but
That's quite
that was
enough of that.
from induced insanity from the program and then what if so you survived? You
am
were saved in
not.
time and he was taken in by the program and you
I am not insane.
Aubrey, make an intelligence check.
that's the one that killed how many people?
Shut up, Captain Crash. I know, because
Fuck
when I
you.
look at my character sheet, it says 93.
Wow. I have no response to that.
Well done. Well done.
55. That's a regular success for my intelligence.
You try real hard to remember. Stabbed the kid to death. But what happened after that? Funeral. You were at the funeral. You weren't under arrest. That doesn't make any sense. And then after the funeral, you went on vacation for a month with your husband to try to get over it. But that means you got away with it. How the hell did you get away with that? Stabbing? A little hard to... Yeah, she fell on some spikes, Your Honor. What the hell?
But I also did.
And then what happened after that? And then I got really drunk and told my husband there was a big fight. I blacked out, and then I woke up in the asylum.
Am I okay? Am I aware of the fact that that's different from how I initially remembered things? Or is
No,
that...
because from your character's perspective, it's not different.
Okay, that's what I... Okay, all right. This is...
Also,
Let's
from
just
your
say-
perspective as players, just to make it more screwed up for you, from your perspective as players, I'm filling in gaps we didn't go over with your characters. This could all be real. Especially if your characters have been drugged a lot through psychiatric care and don't have clear memories of the past.
So... You drugged me, Barnabas.
I haven't come near you. You won't let me to within 5 feet of you, lady. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so tell me what's going on then. If we're from the same place, from the same house, and we
I don't
have all of
pretend
this
to
information
know.
in here, and this is our past, and we're all connected somehow, which we've all said apparently is happening, and now the last thing I remember was being drugged and then waking up in some facility, and now you're back here for some reason. So it's what, you and the doctor are in on this?
I know nothing about the doctor. I looked all of you up, and she's the big question mark. So if you have your questions, I suggest you talk to MK Ultra over here.
Mommy, Daddy, stop fighting!
Go to your room. I mean, just stop.
I'm glad
Don't
you're
make me
back
pull this
together.
van
Stop
over.
fighting!
I'm just looking out the windows, looking for like any sign of Mac.
It's about this time
Genevieve,
that
it's
we
not
can
your
start with
fault.
Joshua. Joshua, you can make a spot hit check. Go ahead.
Okay, thank God.
Big mess in the road ahead, so you see the brakes.
All right, look at
Driving
this.
anyway. He's a drunken wreck half the time anyway.
He brings the van to a stop and
Aubrey.
says, "What's
Might
that?"
have
Pointing
a
at the
knife
road
in the
ahead of it.
What's that? Guys, there's something up ahead. It's blocking the road. You probably have to go on foot from here.
No,
Slow
it's
down.
not blocking the road. It's a big mess on the street. Can't tell from here because of the fog.
We'll
I
just
slow down
keep going till we
and-
get there.
Go to the side. Go to the side of the road.
Okay.
Park it on the side of the road and get
Okay.
out. See what it is. I tell everybody, well,
It looks very much like the splatter you see after somebody hits a deer, except there's no deer and no hair,
Oh.
but there is a shoe that looks a lot like the father's shoe.
Oh. Does anybody know what those? Anybody recognize those New Balances?
well, it's definitely Max.
Those are definitely running shoes.
Yep. It's almost like this was planned. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Is there like a blood trail for the deer at all or something? Or they step
There's
in
a blood
blood?
trail going into the woods. Yes.
Guys, I think we should. I can't believe I'm fucking saying this, but let's follow the blood trail.
Yeah.
What else is
You're
gonna
right
fucking
here.
happen, God?
No,
Or
no,
whatever.
I don't want to go. Mm-mm.
I want to
No,
go.
no, but we have to because someone's hurt.
Nope.
They
The
need
last time
help.
we went into the woods, nope.
Mm,
What did you see the last time you went into the woods?
yeah,
You
that's
said
a
you
good
saw
question.
monsters.
Are you acting like you haven't seen a monster, Barnabas?
I'm not denying that there are monsters.
Maybe because
I've
he
seen
is
one with my own eyes. I saw one carry you away. They claim they saw something in the woods when they went after Captain Crash here got into an accident again. But they weren't really good on the details.
Is there a first aid kit in the van?
Probably. I go search
Yeah,
around.
you've used it already, but it's still there and does have stuff in it.
All right, I'm going to grab it and leave the van and start looking for a blood trail.
I am going to follow her.
Aubrey and Doc.
You know, for someone who thinks she's a little girl, she sure is ornery.
Have you met little girls?
Try dealing
In
with
your
it every
profession,
day.
you would say she's a strong-willed child.
Yeah.
I am also gonna follow
Okay.
Genevieve, but I do turn to them and say, look, if we have to trust each other to a certain degree, which we all obviously don't, we don't all have to go into these woods right now. We've got other
Agreed.
things that we can look up and look into while we try to find Mac. It's your choice, but this isn't the only thing that we need to get done right now.
2 for 2 makes perfect sense. I'll stay in the van.
We'll not stay in the van. Go do something productive.
I
Don't
am.
just
I'm
don't
going
just
to
sit
get
around.
into the van
Let me
and drive
guess. Let me
away.
guess. You're gonna get in the van. You're gonna turn the game on and sit and listen.
There is no game. I can barely get a signal on this damn thing.
Just find something to do.
You always do
Just
this.
be
Why do you always do?
productive. Find something to do. We have a list of chores to do, and you need to go do something.
Oh yes, we're back to this again, huh? Okay, great. Yeah, whatever. Let's do that then. He gets into the driver's seat, starts the van, sulks. Are you getting in or what?
I'm going to the woods to find the missing person.
Well, go do that then. Rolls up the window. Was this Mac's van?
No, yes, this is the
Yeah.
church's van. So
Yeah, it was church property.
Primarily he driving it, or was this shared?
no, actually
among
Genevieve
others?
does most of the driving. He stays in the directory most of the time.
Ah, damn. Okay, I was hoping this might have been his ride. I searched for a weapon while I'm in the van by myself.
Tire iron. There is a tire iron,
Keep that.
Yeah,
like a van
Genevieve.
tire iron, which means that'll hurt somebody.
Genevieve would not have packed a weapon, but I don't know what issues the Monsignor has.
Exactly. I do a thorough search while they're out, looking for. It's like, what do we got over here?
Out of character. He did have weapons in the other one, but not this one. This was the backup van. Remember,
Damn it.
Damn
the
it.
primary van is still somewhere else where you left it. So, those of you heading into the woods, you follow the trail for about 50 yards until you come to a big old stately oak tree with the father splayed out and crucified naked, very dead, with a plaque hammered above his head and painted in a goldish colored paint. It's go ahead.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Finish.
It says, oh my goodness, where did I put it? Decreed sinner by the king of Manitou Island. His sins were kidnapping, accomplice, torture, gambling, and whoring. Penalty, death by crucifixion.
Oh.
Also, he's been disemboweled. Sanity checks all around for everyone but the author.
Yeah,
Oh,
Genevieve
I
gonna
had
grab
sorry.
whoever's closest to her and just like bury her face in their shoulder.
That
I
would be
had-
Aubrey.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right.
I
had
just grab
stayed
Aubrey
with
like,
You're in the van? Okay.
I walk up to him like, Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck happened? Obviously.
I did not make that roll.
Sanity check, Joshua. And Aubrey, of course.
Fucking A. I have not rolled one good time on this.
4 more sanity, Genevieve, which makes you 11 for the session, which means, yes, your dissociative disorder is now permanent.
Oh, I'm gonna show up tomorrow with my hair in pigtails, or next week with my hair in
Pigtails.
You lose 1 point. Joshua,
Yeah,
you lose 2.
Epically fail. I got 61.
You lose 2 points of sanity.
That puts me at 33.
What's your max?
40.
Okay. You don't have any side effects yet, then?
I feel like
Yes. You should notify me, any of you, when you hit the halfway mark. That's a big deal.
Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck happened? Like, who would do this? You not see what the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. I go up to the body and I start examining it to see if he really did have that tattoo and if my tattoo matches. That's the biggest question that I want to know.
You're going to have to make a spot hidden, and unless you take a penalty die, you'll need another sanity check. You're walking up to a disemboweled body. Even though you were a Marine, you never saw a guy get crucified and then his guts spilled out.
You're killing me here. Okay.
So your choice: take the penalty die or take the sanity check.
Sanity check.
No, I don't know. That's the. I'm gonna take. Fuck it. No, it's a D100. That's okay. I'm going to do a sanity check. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh Lord, that's bad.
The tattoos do in fact match, and you lose 3 more points of sanity, which means now you do have a temporary insanity.
You guys are on a roll.
And you just see his face go completely right, and he's like, I do know this person. What else do you got? What else do you want me to fucking do? All right? This is what we have. It's the only person that we have.
You have a Joshua. Until further notice, you have an extreme paranoia of remembering your past, at least when it comes to the military, not anything else.
Huh.
Trying to remember or be shown any truths about your military past. Extreme phobia.
Okay. Oh, okay.
While they're off gallivanting in the woods, Barnabas is just kind of searching inside the van. Eventually, I imagine him looking into the rearview mirror and just seeing the doctor there, kind of oblivious to her for a moment, and then going, and then there were 2. What are you doing here, Doctor? I thought you were going to be assisting the others in the search.
No, I wasn't comfortable going in the woods.
Well, I can't argue with that.
God, you're gonna fucking kill her or something.
Why didn't you go?
You would have seen that exchange between Aubrey and
No,
Barnabas.
she did, but that if all
There's
of this
so many
is
reasons.
true,
Where do I begin?
if all of this is true, you just let your child go off into the woods with the wife that you
I don't know what to
like?
believe. But all
That's
of
when
this
you make
doesn't
another
any
realization, Barnabas. She's not a child, she's a grown-ass adult. Wait. Genevieve was described as being in her low to mid-20s, and you and Aubrey were described as being in your late 30s or early 40s. Yeah, the ages match up. You could, in fact, be her father.
Is there a playbill like still in the car that these guys took?
Yeah, the one that Aubrey had was not described as destroyed, so it's probably there somewhere. Unless Aubrey wants
Grab
to
it.
say it's in her pocket.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Do you care if it's in the van, Aubrey? Yeah. There you go.
Grab it off the dashboard or whatever, hand it back to the doctor. Take a look at the ages that they cast us in that play. Do any of them look like young children to you?
Ages? Oh, it's just text. There's no pictures.
No, I mean like. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, so
he was hoping the playbill might have like pictures showing Genevieve as a child, but it doesn't. It's just names.
You think that she's a child? That's surprising. You of all people, I would have imagined you'd have some sort of way to explain away some sort of psychotic episode, perhaps, why the sister was falling into this. What's the name of this thing? A fugue? Is that the right word? Fugue. Yes.
All of my memories are scrambled right now, and I don't know what to believe. I mean, look, if we are part of a program, then there is, in fact, a logical explanation for her current regression, for Aubrey's memories, for your memories, and Joshua with the tattoo. You even said, how do you really think that a tattoo could just appear? A tattoo isn't a monster, it's ink on the skin, it's indelible.
Which means it could have been on him from the very beginning. Something tells me with your memories, and perhaps the others may also be having problems with their memories as well. That would be the logical follow through to that process, I would imagine. Do you not agree, Doctor?
I agree, but
Captain
why
Jack
else?
Crasham also has problems with his memories, evidently, at least when it comes to thinking about his past. Very touchy subject.
But okay, but why else would that trigger phrase have worked on Genevieve?
You tell me, Doctor. You're the one programming people, evidently, and experimenting them on government black sites. I know nothing about what you do.
I've told you everything. I've
Are
told you
you
everything,
sure?
and then everything that pops up, I've voiced. I can't be any more transparent.
I believe you, Doctor, but you said it yourself that this trigger word was something recent that you remembered, that you didn't tell us about before.
I didn't
Genevieve,
remember it
roll luck.
until the
That's the
playbill.
catalyst of all of this.
Oh, goodness.
On. Let's see you succeed.
Carry on, you two.
Oh, God.
Sorry, guys.
Damn it.
Memory has a very prominent place in whatever this is. Whatever it is that we're experiencing here, our pasts, and whether or not what we do and what we do not remember. I certainly have a vivid memory. I have a perfect memory, almost eidetic, I would say. What's helped me sell so many volumes of my books, you see.
Okay, so then explain to me why you were speaking with Aubrey as if she were your wife.
We've been arguing since the moment we got off the ferry. Even you could see how that could be construed as being very commonplace between a married couple. You see what you want to see, Doctor.
You have a
almost
rebuttal for
told-
that, Doc, but you're more interested in the sudden red and blue lights you see in the rearview mirror.
Oh, cool.
Because you're in the back looking forward.
Oh, good. The police are here.
Oh, they're probably gonna think we hit a person.
No, better that than we murdered them.
The
We
crunch
don't
of
know what that
gravel.
is over there.
The crunch of gravel.
Yeah.
The crunch of gravel behind you, and then the door slam. Boot sounds. Cop walks
Oh.
up to your window. Barnabas. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Hello,
You guys
officer.
okay?
Good day.
You guys
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
Looks like you hit something. Oh, it's you.
I think
again.
somebody hit a deer. He points to like the debris out in the road, and somebody lost their running shoes.
It's you guys again.
It's us. We're the tourists.
So, looks at the smashed front of your van, looks at the blood, looks at the shoe. Want to tell me what's going on here?
Like I said, I think somebody hit a deer. I wasn't driving. It was
Looks
the
like
Captain
you hit a deer.
Jack Crasham. He's went off into the woods with the others.
There's more of you?
Yeah, you didn't saw us back at the.
Pulls up his flashlight, clicks it, looks at the blood trail going into the woods. Huh.
You didn't see the rest of us at the diner.
You stay here, I'll be right back.
Of course,
Fuck
yes.
that asshole.
So, at the moment, because these things were happening at the same time, apparently you're muted, but not in Zoom, Steve.
I just fixed it. Sorry.
Sorry about that, Don. And audience. Luckily, Aubrey hasn't said a lot. So, since both of these conversations were happening side by side, these scenes, just as you're covering Genevieve going, "What are you doing?" while Joshua is holding the dead body, flashlight hits the dead body square in the face. You hear the sound of something coming out of leather, a distinctive click, and nobody moves. Joshua puts his hands up. Is that what's going? Okay. And then you hear the distinctive noise of police radio. Dispatch. Voice answers, "Yeah,
Sir,
I'm gonna need units down. I'm gonna need some help down here."
Sir, I promise this is not what it looks like. I did not.
You on the ground. Stop touching the body.
While he is obviously preoccupied with
I get on my knees and I do what he says.
being preoccupied with Joshua, can I attempt to stealth away since we're in the woods at night?
Thought you were gonna rush him. Oh, I can shoot Steve. No, I'm sorry.
Fuck you guys.
Roll it. Now, two things are gonna happen. First, roll it.
Wait, Genevieve has not let go of Aubrey.
I know that's the second thing that's gonna happen. But first, let's see that stealth roll.
It's a 94 out of 70, so I failed.
Oh,
Wait,
it
so
doesn't matter.
Can the reason that Aubrey fails be that like she tries to move and then Jenny is like, "No, don't leave me."
Yes, 100%. Flashlight moves. You two on the ground. Genevieve,
Sure.
What are you doing here? Oh, that's the Monsignor. And he sees you clinging to them and looking terrified and bleach white,
Oh my
blown
fucking
pupils, and he's like, "Come here, get behind me. I got
Sir.
these. I got these people.
God. Sir,
I got these monsters."
it's not. We didn't do this, sir. We didn't. We found him like this. I promise you that. You could do a lie detector test and everything on me.
You
We
should
found
stop
him.
talking. I'm a cop.
No, he's
No, I'm
telling
not
the
going to stop
truth.
talking. That's
He's
against my rights. I can talk however I want.
No, he's telling the truth. I've been with them all day. We just got here, and it was all like that.
He yells at you, Joshua. "Get up, start walking." And he gestures
Okay.
to you with the barrel, Aubrey. Back
Okay.
to the
Promise.
street. We're gonna wait till backup gets here, and then we're gonna sort this all out.
Jenny will go along.
He's got a gun to my head, so what do you want me to do? Fucking get shot? No.
He walks you all out of the woods and has you get in the van.
So,
As we see him like walking
Yes.
Joshua out, gun to his back. Oh no.
You, driver, throw the keys. Throw them here. He backs away to his car, stands in front of it, gun still aimed at the back of the van, talking on his radio. And this is where
The radio works?
this is where Barnabas and Layla should be like, "Why is he gonna shoot us?" Because you guys don't know what was in the woods.
Right, and we don't know what's going on in the woods. Like, what the hell happened?
The Monsignor is Jesus.
What?
can I tell him? Monsignor was crucified. Literally. We found him that way. Sir?
Oh, he's back at his car.
Oh, so wait, does he still have a gun to me?
He's back at his car. He's just aiming at the back of the van in general.
Oh, okay. We found Monsignor's body, literally crucified on a cross in the woods. That is what we found.
What?
With a note on the top saying that he was an evil person. He was crucified for kidnapping, debauchery, gambling, and all other
Scoring.
heinous stuff.
He was punished for his
Basically, sin.
past?
Yeah.
It's purgatory. Everybody gets punished.
He ignores the sister for once and looks towards the doctor.
Which you're. How are we going to get out of this mess? You know he's just not going to let us leave. They already made up their mind.
Didn't do any of this.
Do you really think he's going to believe that? It's our word
Doesn't
against
have
his.
to.
And in
He
this
doesn't
small
have
town,
to believe us.
And in this small town, we are
didn't do it.
Yeah, well, in this small town, it really doesn't fucking matter. I don't know if you know how small town dynamics work, but they always have to have somebody to blame.
No one here touched the Monsignor.
They're not
ran
going to
away.
see it that way. That's not how things work.
Well, no, because that's not the truth, and the truth is important.
Okay, what is
The truth is he's dead, sister. And
I
we
know.
didn't kill him.
Yes,
Well,
that's
while
important.
it's terrible and a tragedy that he's dead, we had nothing to do with that. At least, certainly, there's no evidence to implicate that us as the perpetrators here. Isn't that right off?
You broke up at a key moment there, Eric. Isn't that
sorry.
right? What?
Wasn't that right, officer? There's no evidence to. He doesn't know that Joshua was like playing, with this guy's intestines or whatever.
So you roll down your window and you lean out to yell that, and there's a crack from off in the woods. And the officer's head explodes into a fine mist, and the side blows open and he falls over dead.
What the
Okay.
What the fuck?
Jenny just screams and cringes.
I
What
look
the
towards the
fuck?
woods. Do I see somebody holding
guys,
a sniper rifle?
cop cars are coming. We need to go now. Now we are definitely going to be on the fucking hunt. I get in the car
As soon
and
as you say
slam
that,
it.
as soon as you say that, it occurs to you, without even a check, Genevieve told you there was only one cop on the island. Who the hell was he even calling for backup?
The sheriff
Remember?
is the only
Just
cop
him.
on the island.
Yeah, on the off season. And now he's super dead.
We need to go. We need to go right now.
You don't
Am
have
I in the
keys.
driver's seat? Oh no, I don't have the keys. Okay, yeah, I threw it at the dead cop. I get out of the car and I duck down and I go to retrieve the keys and the officer's weapon, which is probably on the floor now. Tuck that shit away.
What? Critical failure. The rifle cracks out again. Doesn't hit anywhere near you.
Cool. Gun, keys,
and then
go.
no more shots. And then no more shots. If something happened terribly to the gun.
What a tragedy. We're leaving. Get in the
Yes.
car.
Barnabas leaps back into the car with the keys and a 9mm.
Hit.
Give me that gun, please.
Nope. Drive.
I literally take the wheel and I go like this. You either give me the gun or this van gets freaking crashed.
I'm sorry, we're being chased by the police now, and you want to
Yeah,
fight
there's one.
me
Well, I was
right
also
now?
informed that there's only one cop. So you give me the fucking gun. I don't trust you.
Oh, that's a 95. You grab the wheel and spin it and roll the van. Good job.
Yep.
The van that was building up speed when you grabbed the wheel goes lump, shatters, skid across on the top.
Ugh.
Gun check?
I'm gonna
Hold
need
on
a
minute,
con
let
check
me
from
give you the
everybody.
gun. Con check, alright. Made it.
And then once they all roll, we'll start with you again, Steve.
Okay. It was a con check.
Oh, you're muted.
Yep,
Sorry.
Yep. Sorry. So con check, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Nice.
God, okay, give me a minute.
I'm gonna spend 8 of my luck points to not fail.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend 10 of mine.
I think it's a good one to spend it.
All right, Steve. Starting with you. What you did?
I got a crit success. Sorry, extreme success.
I got a regular success.
Okay. Jared
I got extreme success.
Wow.
and Eric
I got a regular success on it.
and Ever.
I had to spend luck points to get it to be a regular success.
Okay. So you all take 2 points of damage because you all paid to succeed,
Ugh.
and you all get knocked flat out. Everything goes black. You all slowly come to in order of degree of success. So anybody who made an extreme success wakes up first, then hard, then regular. If you're all regular, whoever's the
geez.
farthest away from their target number wakes up first.
Hmm.
So
So Josh is first.
Yep.
You rolled? Did you roll
Oh,
2
yeah.
con checks or 1?
I believe it wasn't going through the first time, and I did a second one.
Okay, because you rolled a 63 initially, and then you roll a 13.
Yeah, it wasn't going through. My computer's being stupid.
Okay.
I did a second one. I would love to take the second one, but if that's against the rules, then I'll take the first. Should give me a break this time.
So who's first? We figure it out.
well,
If
it
you're
depends.
going with the second one, then Josh should be first. If you go with his first roll, then
Yeah,
I
it's
think
kind
it
of
would
up to you.
be Aubrey.
Oh, Joshua can have the roll that came last. I'm
Okay.
fine with that.
Yeah, so he's first, and then I think Aubrey, and then me, and then Doctor. No, then Genevieve, and then the Doctor.
I'm so banged up. I have 3 hit points left. I'm
Ooh.
Oh wow.
almost certainly waking up near the end of it.
How much damage did we take from that again? I'm sorry.
2.
2.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't take much in this game.
Right.
So
Yeah,
you wake up.
I still have damage from the woods.
Yeah.
The other woods.
Yeah, same.
Okay, I got to do.
I got 7.
Joshua, you can role play coming to first while I do something real quick for.
Oh, fuck. He puts his hand to the side. Oh, my hip. Oh. He takes the
Oh,
gun
my.
from Barnabas.
What gun?
What gun?
Oh.
The van's upside down. There's glass everywhere. Everyone's tangled up in their seatbelts, including you. Your head's jammed at a weird angle. You don't see the gun, and it's not the first thing you think of either.
Oh, okay.
Whoops.
Well, either way, I untangle myself. I'm like, oh,
Deck check.
fuck.
Penalty
What?
die. Dex check with a penalty die.
You kill me here, bro. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Roll
91.
roll one of the delayed rolls just to see if it's worse.
Yeah. Nope.
No,
Okay.
it's not. That is a.
Too bad. Yeah, but it's a penalty die. You take the worst of the two.
Fuck. Okay.
You are unable to extricate yourself from the seatbelt. It's now locked in place without outside aid. Can't do it with your hands.
God damn it.
And then you remember, oh yeah, I was after his gun. He's not holding it. You don't see it in his hand. And it wouldn't matter anyways because you're tangled in your seatbelt and you're like, Get. Who's next to wake up?
That would be me, I believe.
You come too.
I'm upside down.
Yep, same as him.
I've got the feel around. Does it feel like anything's broken or? I mean, my back's already
Bruised
rendered,
heavily, yeah.
but
Bruised heavily, maybe sprained, but nothing's broken. That
Okay.
feels like
I feel
nothing's pinned.
collect myself like what? Anyone awake?
You can immediately hear Joshua cursing and struggling.
You,
Motherfucker! Ugh.
you better hope I can't get out of here, because I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, give the serial killer a fucking gun.
You fucking idiot!
Yeah, we'll be even a worse fuck.
Yeah,
great idea, fucking Aubrey.
I reached to my belt, and I specifically brought my survival knife.
Yes, you did.
I would like
Cut
to
yourself
take
out.
it out and start to cut my my seatbelt.
Really?
It'll take you a minute, but you won't have to make any rolls. Who's next to wake up?
I think it's Genevieve. Genevieve, I think.
No, I
Genevieve
think
would
I'm
like to
fine.
go last because of heavy damage, which I'm going to allow.
Oh, okay, sure. I guess I'm next because I made it by 3, and then the doctor.
You wake up
Failed
just
by-
in time to catch the tail end of that argument. You're watching Joshua flail around, try to reach for you. And you can kind of in the corner of your eye see Aubrey sawing away. And they're yelling. And you're like, oh, my head. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. Elbow, elbow, elbow. It occurred to you at first you couldn't hear the knife sawing. So then you hit some of the glass and grind it with your elbow, and you can't hear the glass.
Sweet.
You're in the Demimond.
Oh, good job, Captain Crash. You've successfully managed to crash yet another vehicle and hurt people. And now we're in the Demimond.
Yeah,
And you weren't even on the sauce when you did it.
Okay,
Good
fucker,
job.
give the serial killer a goddamn
Good job.
gun. I think we'd be in a worse fucking
Job. I'm gonna
situation if we
climb
had a
out of this
fucking
car
gun.
and leave you in here. He's looking for a way to get out, like to climb out, like get the fuck out of here.
Fuck you. I hope you roll shitty so you don't get out.
Good job, Captain. Good job.
I think the worst part about this is that you idiots aren't silenced by this place.
Yeah, like I said, give the serial killer a fucking gun. That's a real smart idea.
What gun? What are you talking about?
You fucking had a gun. Don't give me that bullshit.
Oh, get
You're
off
just
your
playing
shit
fucking dumb.
already. Paranoid bastard.
Fucking asshole.
You're able to free yourself at this point, Aubrey.
Oh.
I collapse down, roll around. I look.
Oh,
Where's the gun?
neither of them going anywhere right now.
Where's the gun?
You don't see it either.
Okay. I'm not going to look that hard. I'm just going to glance and see. It's fine.
It's not immediately obvious, right?
Yep, nope. That's all the attention I wanted to give to it. I crawl over through glass and I check Genevieve.
That's when you wake up, Doc. The two men are in the front arguing. Aubrey's trying to check Genevieve real carefully and compassionately, like a mother would.
Oh. What? How did?
And that's when you
Just
notice that you're in
Barnabas
the Demimond
points.
because you two are the ones who made the rules.
How?
Stranded 30 minutes from town. Van's wrecked in the Demimond.
Oh, I. Is Layla also upside down? I'm assuming.
Yeah, you all are, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Can I get out of my restraints, or am I?
We're gonna wait till everyone wakes up and then you can.
Okay.
Help! Please, someone get this thing.
One thing at a time, Doctor.
Can't you ever shut up? God.
I would ask you the same question.
Genevieve,
Oh.
this is when you come to, and like a player just realized, you come to see your mother standing or leaning over you with a knife.
No, Mommy, don't.
Oh God! Sanity check, Aubrey. And as you say that, you go to roll yourself out of the way, and something sharp stabs you in the back, and you're like, "Ow!" You have the gun; it slid under you.
Is that me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Aubrey got an 18 out of 49 with that one. So
You lose no points for that, but it still hits.
It
Hits
hit-
home hard.
and I'll like look at the knife and look like no.
There's a reflection in it, like, oh.
Genevieve will hold up the gun and say, I should give this to an adult.
Yeah.
And that,
Oh,
if
the
I
nearest
see it,
adult,
I'm
Aubrey.
bolting towards that thing.
and
You can't. You're still caught in your seatbelt.
yes.
Same.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, Genevieve. Here, just hand it over. Everything's okay. Here, we're gonna
Yeah.
just put this.
Aubrey has the gun now. What?
I
Despite the
actually
whole
don't.
knife, I'm like, yeah, sure, I could give you a gun.
I actually don't know a lot about guns as Aubrey.
Nope.
Um,
You don't.
So
That's okay. Barnabas will teach you.
the most I would like
No.
to do with rudimentary understanding is it a semi-automatic or a revolver?
It's a semi-automatic 9mm, and it does say safety with a rotary dial on/off.
Okay.
You
Obviously,
don't need gun knowledge to know figure out how that works.
I would like to do that first, and if I can, remove the bullets.
Oh. Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
This would be
Wait,
amazing.
firearms?
This would be amazing.
No, it'd be firearms.
That's a
and-
hard success.
It would be if you had firearms, but he doesn't have she doesn't have firearms straight.
Yes, she does not have
Hard
any-
success.
She has the baseline firearms because she's a felon and she doesn't get to have guns.
I was hoping for a failure so I could make the gun fall apart. I'm a little sad. However, you're like, how does this even clunk? And all the bullets roll out into the back of the van. Oh,
I'm gonna be honest. That's what I was gonna do if I would have.
Yeah,
Take-
so
and then you go to put it in your pocket. You got a hard success, and you're like, I've seen movies. Rack it, and the loaded bullet pops out.
Yes,
you
thank
go
you.
nowhere near catching it, though. It disappears in
that's
the depths of the
perfectly
van.
fine. I'm not trying to be badass here.
Well,
The gun is now empty,
congratulations.
and the bullets fell out of the clip because you just dropped it out,
Okay.
and have gone
Hey,
everywhere.
Barnabas is like, congratulations, you've deprived us all of a weapon in a place in murder world, honey.
Well, guess
Please
fucking
get me
what?
out of this.
Where's
Well, guess
where's
fucking
my-
what? You want to know something? That gun could fucking kill anybody. All right.
Yes,
I've
I
seen
can.
it in the
That's
fucking
point.
military, man. They fucking kill people.
Joshua
my-
and Barnabas, roll dex.
My
Take-
purse. Where's my purse?
Take a cue
You're able to
from
find your
this
purse.
place and be
what's in it.
silent. Everyone's head is ringing right now. Just stop talking.
Barnabas, you got a 69
I got a
out of 45, so that's 24. And then Joshua got a 57 out of 35, which is 22. Joshua, you extricate yourself first, but only a second before he does.
Please get me out. I can't.
And that's when the next problem is you all look at the van doors, and they are crumpled shut from the top.
Neat.
Christ.
You could finish kicking the windshield out and crawl through it, but this ain't no
Yeah.
movie. You're gonna get cut.
Yeah. How about the front doors? Would those be? Are those crumpled too?
The van spun through the air and hit on the roof. All of the doors were compacted from the top.
Okay.
You might get away out of it if you kick long and hard enough, sure. It's gonna make a lot of noise if you're worried about the Demimont. Aubrey could kick you guys out if given enough time. The fast option is crawl through the broken glass.
Oh, okay.
And then I need spot hiddens from everyone. Starting with Steve, we'll go one at a time so I can see them this time.
Spy hit.
Starting with Aubrey. Okay,
Failed.
Genevieve. It's a failure for Aubrey. A hard success for Genevieve. Good enough. We can stop
Nice.
there.
Wow.
And that's when Genevieve, still in child mode, goes, "Mommy, I smell gas."
It
Okay.
gets better.
What?
We need to get fucking out of here. Okay.
No kidding.
I am literally going to take the effort, and I am going to kick out that front shield.
Now, those of you who failed the listen check, because it's you two in the front, neither of you made it, you're kicking the windshield, so this will be Barnabas. It's like, wait, if you put your hand out on the dash and feel, you can't hear it, but the engine's still running and you can smell gas. That's not good.
No, not at all. Fucking hate.
All right,
Turn it off?
give us a strength check there, Joshua. You go to turn it off, but the key's not even the ignition, which is mangled. First kick, no progress.
Oh my God. Okay.
You all have
if
time
I'm
to do
there on
something
the
between
front,
kicks.
I'll
You
try
are,
to
yes.
kick, but I
Actually,
have pretty strength. So.
doesn't Mr. Eric have a crowbar? I mean,
What are you trying to say,
Mr.
Genevieve? Or I'm sorry, Layla.
Here, I rifle through my purse, pained, and I pull out my handgun. I tell everyone to shield their eyes.
And now you all know the doctor's armed.
No! No!
And
Actually, I don't even know if I would know to say no.
no, don't do that. Don't.
I pull out the handgun. I make sure the safety's on. I grab and I use the sharp
All right,
miss to break.
make an intelligence check. The spider
Regular
webbing.
success.
Yep, spider webbing is the worst right here. Wham! Shatter. You can crawl out now. Who's going first?
I don't know. Am I still in the harness or?
No, you're both free.
Okay.
So everybody's
Yeah.
free of their seatbelts.
Crawling out.
Let's
as soon
get
as I get a
Jenny-
chance.
Let's get Genevieve out first. She's obviously the most injured.
Oh,
You want to have the person most injured go through the worst of the glass.
Well, it's the only way out, isn't it?
Yes, but whoever's going to go first is going to clear most of that glass with their
Good
stomach.
point.
I grab. There's probably a blanket in the back of the van, so I grab that, if there is in fact one, and I throw it onto the broken glass to cover as much as possible.
Great
Okay.
idea.
Good thinking.
Who's going first?
I reach back to grab Genevieve so that we can
No.
grab her and usher her out of the van.
No, we're not sending her first. I'm still with her, so I'd be like, just go, everyone go.
No.
And then
Barnabas, go.
Oh, she always does this. Fine. Daddy'll go first. Fuck it. He goes crawling out of the front.
And
then he's
thanks
like, all right,
to-
now pass me,
thanks-
Jenny. Come on.
And thanks to Layla, you only take 2 points of glass damage.
nice.
Would
Yay.
have been worse. Well done, Layla.
Yeah, gee.
Also,
Everyone else will only suffer 1 point, except whoever goes last will suffer none.
I would tell everyone else go and clear out as much as you can.
So we'll say the three of
Hit
you
with
are
my
now
foot.
out of the van.
Yeah,
Barnabas
and
has
then-
taken 2 damage, and then Layla and Joshua have taken 1.
Oh,
And then,
God.
now Jenny,
Fuck me.
stay close, stay behind me, okay?
We need a doctor.
All right, and I will crawl through in front of Jenny, to lead her out.
I will.
I
There's
will
a first aid
follow
kit
right
in the
behind.
back. Grab the first aid kit.
Yes, I will grab the first aid kit and then follow Aubrey.
Aubrey takes 1 damage, Genevieve takes none.
I'll tell Layla to go next.
Also-
As soon
All
as- Okay.
For
All out
acting
and
in-
the
for-
first aid.
For acting as the mother that the playbill tells you are, you can recover 2 sanity points, Aubrey.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. Also, this seems like as good of a time as any to say out loud thank you to Great Cthulhu for...
Yes, for the follow. Yes, that scene was intense. I forgot to mention it. Thank you.
Yes.
And Genevieve, you can also recover 2 sanity for acting like a child.
Oh, thank you. That probably doesn't bring me out of it, though.
No, it won't bring you out of it. It'll just make it harder for the psychosis to get worse.
Okay.
Once everybody's
I'll take
out
it.
of the van and we have the first aid kit, I'm like, move away. Engine's still running.
Let's go.
Which way would you like to go? Back towards the police car in town or farther towards the south side of the island?
Wherever there's cover, there's somebody with a rifle out there shooting at us.
Oh, yeah, that was... You had enough time to get up to speed before the wheel flipped you. So, the police car is lost in the fog.
Mhm.
Meaning he can't see, or she can't see you either.
First, let's talk
mean,
about how Layla
They
has
were
a gun.
able to shoot from wherever they were, probably the forest, through
Probably
the
had
fog
to be
and
right in the
hit
tree line. Yes.
Right, so they could see farther than we
But
can.
you're in the
even fog.
Demimond, and the fog thickens in the Demimond.
Okay.
Hold on, actually, 1 second.
I break open the first aid kit before anything else, and I treat myself and treat Genevieve. I mean, because of course he would.
And that's when you run out of uses of the first aid kit. So roll it twice.
Oh no, are you serious?
Okay.
Yep. You've been
If
using
there's
it
only
the whole time.
if there's only one use left, he'll
Two.
oh, two.
So you could get
okay.
yourself and your daughter. Yes.
Jenny. Yeah, I'm like,
Okay.
Jenny, get over here after he uses it on himself.
As soon as Barnabas has kind of got Jenny, and I feel like Jenny's properly taken care of, while Joshua's doing whatever he's doing, I want to charge him and double leg take down him.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a reaction. I'm gonna defend. God damn it!
Roll again, Barnabas. We'll resolve that first.
Sure.
Because this is a more violent adventure than Call of Cthulhu. Normally, I'm not doing the straight book rules.
I got an extreme success on first aid, not for myself, but for Jenny.
That's awesome.
On the one where you failed on yourself, you still recover a hit point.
Cool.
On that extreme success, though, you can heal Jenny for 6.
Oh,
Alright.
goodness.
2, and then 2 for hard, and then 2 more for extreme.
Now hold still.
You're over here like doing
Dodging.
sutures like a nurse.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you, Daddy.
And
You're welcome.
brawling.
Stop calling me that.
I'm sorry,
Brawling
Dad.
Genevieve. Or not Genevieve, wow. Brawling Aubrey. Or fighting.
Yep. Oh Jesus!
An extreme success.
You're gonna.
Well, no. First spot hidden, Joshua, because Aubrey had made no notice or hint whatsoever that was going to happen. Wasn't even fighting with you. You were fighting with Barnabas.
I got a regular.
Okay, in that case, you can roll dodge. However, with a penalty, because that was an extreme success.
Yep. Dodge. That I'm actually good at. Thank the Lord. I believe I am, anyways. No, I'm
Spot
not.
hidden. You definitely saw it coming.
Oh!
Whoa!
my God. Oh, nice.
Penalty die.
Still, it's a
Wow.
lot better than I thought.
Really great.
By the way, I should mention for those of you that had penalty dice tonight, if you made it on the first roll, you still get to check the box, even though the penalty die might make you fail the roll.
Okay,
The
I'm going
first
to
roll-
spend 4 luck to make that a hard success.
No, you can't. You had a penalty die. You got a 67. You failed.
Oh.
But you
Yep.
still get to check the box as if you had succeeded to raise it during
Yep.
the next act.
Okie doke.
Yeah, so you successfully tackle him real hard. Right back into the broken van. 1 point of damage to Joshua as you get impaled by something near the kidney.
And so again, this is like a double, like this is a trained double leg takedown of
Yep.
Joshua. Who? What's your size, Joshua?
Big.
I'm like 5'9". I'm
Me.
6.
No. What's your actual size
Like
number and
size?
characteristics?
It's like
Oh.
80, something like that.
Doesn't. Oh wait. Which
It's a characteristic. It's right under
Characteristics.
common.
SIZ.
SIZ? Oh, gotcha. 50.
50.
Oh, you're
Okay.
actually smaller than me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I was bigger than.
I mean
was a
that
gorilla.
he's still probably bigger than
Yeah,
Aubrey
he's
is.
definitely
like,
stockier. I can tell you that. For sure.
Yeah, but like Aubrey's just jacked and cut. So but she
Aubrey
takes,
is Sarah Connor.
yeah,
Yes.
she takes down this much larger man, like with just technique and finesse, and just takes him right down. And with that many successes, what she's actually trying to do is basically double leg takedown and like grab his arm and basically is trying to put it in a breakable position.
You succeed.
And I just look him in the eye, having control over him, and his arm tucked backwards in like kind of an arm
Which hurts all on its own.
Yeah. From some MMA terms here. From top mount with a Kimura kind of locked in. If you put her in danger again, I will take this arm with me and beat you with it.
Yeah, and you wanted to give a gun to a murderer. How's that sound?
No one gets a gun right now.
Oh,
no one
really?
needs a gun. None of
The
us
doctor
are.
had a fucking gun and never told us one thing about it. How about you put her in a fucking armbar for once?
I twist the arm. You talk too much. Stop. You need to listen once in a while.
You almost got us killed, Captain.
I'm gonna let you go.
3 for 3?
You quiet over there. Make sure she's fine. You've got a
She's
job.
fine. She's fine. I took care of it as usual. Okay.
Yeah, well, that got good.
Derek, you can have 2 points of your sanity back.
In my fucking opinion.
No one asked for your opinion right now.
Well, you want to fucking know something? I'd rather get into a car crash than have a fucking gun in the hands of a fucking murderer. So that's
You deliberately and specifically put other people, including Ginny, in danger.
Yeah.
Okay? His is something we could have dealt with at another time. You
really?
flipped the van. Now
He could have shot her right there.
Do you want me to
Aubrey,
let go
what
of
would you
this?
have-
check.
Oh, which one?
Could have shot her.
Make a power check.
Do we see what's happening?
Yes.
42. It's a regular success. Sorry.
You can choose whether or not to give in to the impulse to knock this guy out because he won't stop talking even though you keep telling him to.
So can I get a quick talk action?
Yes.
Mommy,
as you see Mommy go.
Mommy, what are you doing?
I guess I'm going with this mommy stuff. Oh my god, what is going on here?
Nothing, Ginny. And I let go of everything, and I roll off of Joseph or Joshua.
He's been
Joshua.
nice to me.
Okay, Doc. You know what? You win. You win. When can we sign up for the next big therapy session, huh?
What do you do, Joshua? Before you answer, Layla.
I'm gonna get up.
Joshua pulls himself off of the hood of the van and pulls free the thing that impaled him. You see blood shoot out, all of you.
Jeez.
Hidden artery. Better
That
do
looks
something.
kind of bad.
I'm gonna roll my skills for that.
Yeah. And what happens with you, Joshua, is you're like, well, look at me like that. Face plant.
Oh,
Can I
I
make a
failed
first
that.
aid roll?
Yes, you could, because the doctor's not doing so good.
Dr. Layla is just so overwhelmed with all of this. She's pale, almost green, and she's just kind of like swaying back and forth now.
How many of us
Jenny-
can make first aid rolls?
Jenny
you
cannot
here.
handle this.
Right here, Bob. Right
All
here.
of you, but I want to know if Barnabas is going to.
I'm just letting all the people that want to help Joshua help
Okay.
him. I just want to get out of the way, for somebody to help him.
Go ahead, Aubrey.
I will look at him for a minute and see the blood pouring out of his back and be like, son of a... You really had to go and get stabbed.
This is my fault. Fuck you.
52, which is a regular success.
And because he wouldn't stop talking even though you were going to break his arm, you're like, yeah, I got this. And you grab the rug, and you wrap your hand around it, pull off the radiator cap, and cauterize that wound.
Yeah!
Oh, it's gonna hurt so bad.
You don't lose any more hit points, Joshua. Black out again.
Blacks out.
After you scream a lot.
Yeah.
I was just going to try to sew his mouth shut, but that works too.
Joshua is now
Okay.
sleeping peacefully.
Put him over my shoulder or drag him behind me, whatever is easiest
If
for me.
nobody has a
Sorry, my
problem
arms.
with it, maybe we should take a few minutes to ourselves in silent reflection.
Emphasis on the silent.
You just
Right.
see Layla just nod, 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 nod.
Sure, honey. Sure.
Jenny will go a couple feet away, but not that far. And just sort of like kneel down and like do the very like childlike style of praying.
Pick up the tire iron if I can.
Yes.
Sling it over my shoulder. We should probably be going now.
Where
Shaking
Barnabas
glass
looks
out of my
ready to
hair.
go.
do we even go?
I don't know, that way. He points away from where they were
Guys.
coming from.
We gotta get away from... look, we're all banged up. We all just got patched up. We're in the Demimond. We gotta stay put until it goes away, because it doesn't seem like it's any of us. Right? Once again...
Sure about that?
No, I'm not sure. No one's sure about anything, Barnabas. Have you not figured that out yet?
Okay.
Every time it's gone away, it's because a revelation's been made of some sort.
But-
And
But if it's not our... Can we make a revelation for somebody else?
I don't know. Maybe if we make our own, the fog will recede for just...
I have a revelation. He can't fight for shit.
I don't think that's...
He laughs at that. Genuinely.
I mean, I know I'm dead, and I got to
Yes.
live as Genevieve as a little bit, but I think that was supposed to be a punishment.
You didn't do anything wrong, Jenny.
Oh no, punishing her.
Punishing...
I've been dead for 20 years. Or 15, I forget. Anyway, a while.
So many revelations, I can't keep track. Whose revelation does this have to be exactly?
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Someone's... Anyone's... Oh, my gun. I have it because the people who killed my brother, I've been paranoid that they're gonna come after me.
But the
I
people who killed your
also-
brother were the government, were they not?
They were. I figured...
And then you worked for the government.
Yes, I just figure I could have a fighting chance. Even though they can do whatever.
They blackmailed you, Doctor. Hardly your
Mommy.
fault.
You're really good at beating that guy up.
Her voice drops 2 octaves when she says that.
Drops?
Yeah.
Like deep?
Yeah.
Oh. What?
Probably some eye color change going on too.
If you look
Oh,
up, yes, Aubrey.
shit.
If you look over at your daughter, you will see the eyes seem to be all black.
What the fuck are you?
Who are you?
Now you know. Whose
Oh, I know who
Demimond
I
it is.
am.
Well, now you know whose Demimond it is, and that's when you hear the familiar sound of those leathery bat wings, way back from session 1, as the demonic bat creature swoops out of the air, disappears with Joshua, and that's where we stop until next week.
Whoops.
Oh no!
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 Yikes. Oh. We're gonna miss you, Josh.
Oh god. Oh, I fucked up.
Jeez.
Just fucked up. That would be his exact reaction.
Wow.
Exact reaction.
Well, that's all the yellow poetry we have time for this week, audience. But have no fear, Act 3 will carry on the Tale of the Lurking Silence next Sunday. Same time, same place. As for other terrifying tales you can enjoy with us, you can catch me, Eldritch Echoes, online as GM on Tuesday, running our Chronicle of Darkness No Time for Reality, and playing in Kimchi's Grimdark Chronicles on Thursday. On Monday, tomorrow, we also have Cyberpunk Red. Come check that out. It's pretty awesome. And on Wednesday, Sean will be beginning Infinity science fiction shenanigans. And on Friday, we will be playing Session 0 of Scarred Lands, Dracogenesis, as led by Patrick. For a full listing of everything and when and where you can find it, check out our calendar, which runs as soon as we're done here on our reel, and also on our website, where you can find all our social media links, YouTube, Patreon, and a free link to Discord to come hang out. www.vorpaltales.com. Come check us out. Secrets of Carcosa let the viewers know the next show they can catch you in, and other cool things outside Vorpal Tales you do that are fun.
I've been Eric. You can find me on Twitter at Mormon Recluse, and I'll be here tomorrow to GM Cyberpunk Red.
Hey, I'm Rachel. You can find me Stolen Fires pretty much everywhere. Every other Wednesday night, I am playing Scarred Lands with Plastic Age Plays, and every Thursday, although not this Thursday because it's New Year's Eve, and I figure people have stuff to do, socially distant stuff to do. I run a Changeling the Dreaming game.
That's me. Oh, hi, I'm Steve. I have been Aubrey, and you can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade, and you'll find me here tomorrow playing Terra, the tech in Eric's Cyberpunk Red game.
Hey everybody, it's Ever, and you can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever, and in every single TTRPG that Vorpal Tales has to offer. And also, I suggest you check out my Instagram for many, many fun and devious things that I have created. Because I just now figured out I should probably say that.
You should all go check it out.
Yeah.
They have an art store too they won't talk about.
Title's too long, it's ridiculous.
Hi. My name is Snipes262. You can at Snipes262 for everything I play. Mainly on Sundays. I play video games in the morning with Space Lord, and I also play this game at the end. So, I played Joshua Jones, the guy that got stabbed in the kidney and taken away. So, yeah.
And now for our Ride or Die viewers, it's vote time. Voting is also open to the audience. We'll check right up until the reel stops playing for any votes you give. Whatever vote you give to a player, they get to roll a d10 and add luck points at the beginning of the next session without having to fail the luck roll first. Votes players give each other are... wow. What's the award for this one? I completely blanked out.
One second. The votes. Luck votes are +2. Awards from chat, 3 luck points. Temporary.
Right.
Luck points.
Okay.
Temporary luck points.
That makes sense. So, beginning in the same order that you just announced yourselves. Tell us who you voted for and why.
Hard choice as always. I gotta give it to Rachel though for the psychotic breakdown and the the mommy daddy dynamic thing there was fantastic. So yeah. Although I got an honorable mention to Snipes here because I loved my sparring partner the whole time. It was great.
Yeah, that was real good.
I would like to give my vote to Steve because I really appreciate how our dynamic has just completely altered from how it was last week. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I have to echo that right back. To my vote for Rachel. These two characters were one thing last week and completely different this week, and it felt like totally fluid. So it was awesome.
Yeah.
I guess that's me.
Yep.
So, there were some pretty amazing things going on all around. I'm actually going to have to give it to someone for something kind of minor that just really struck me as, that's fantastic. Jared, when you started laughing, just like the evil breakdown laughter when you were injured. Yes, like that really got me. I was like, that's fun. I'm creeped out. I like it. So yeah, my vote goes to you.
Truly going crazy.
Nice.
All right, Joshua, what do you got?
Oh, I gotta give it right back to Ever. Like, honestly, I did not expect her to have a gun at all. She played that off so well.
Surprise!
I was
Section
genuinely
one.
shocked to know she had a gun.
And Don Arnetto votes for Marone Recluse for hilarious, passive-aggressive, sarcastic
Yes.
fuckery.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
We all love to hate this
Don?
character. It's amazing.
We're relentless. Eric, holy shit. Like, I was even getting pissed at you.
Yes.
I was like, you're a fucking asshole.
Well, on that note, we're going to leave you, the audience, to your nightmares and wish you sweet nightmares. And have a happy new year.
Yep.
2021 is coming soon. Everything. Promise. Shouldn't promise that. But we'll see you next Sunday at 9 p.m. That we promise. Until then, good night.